Should we start with Luke, soon as Indy's here to listen to it? We'll tell Indy, Indy and Fran, whoever it is, Indy, Fran, fuck knows. They don't really care. Why is he being muted? 1 minute. Unmute. Fran, are you still here, love? Fran? Has he left? That's a shame, he's going to miss it. Oh no, he's here. Fran? Are you here? Yes, okay. So I'm going to give you a little detailed description of how events panned out. Seeing as I think your cousin only tells you half a story. So Corey did a live, you know, your cousin's best friend Corey, putting out the information on my brother, which he already prior knew, but pretended he didn't know, because me and Corey were like this at one point. So Corey knew everything about me, I knew everything about Corey. So basically, I was SA'd by my brother when I was young. He's in prison, he did it to other people as well, he's an awful person, no one in my family likes him. Corey thought it would be funny to put it all out all over the internet and then try to say that I lied and it never happened to me and I've just made that up as an excuse to make him look bad, when he knew all along that it did happen to me. And I've openly talked about it on this app multiple times, so I don't know why he thought it was juicy information anyway. I've just obviously never said what my brother was called. So he thought it was appropriate to put that out there. Luke then went live the next day, Fran, bigged up Corey for doing that, even though there was many women, many other victims of SA. If you don't know what SA, so it's sexual assault. I wasn't raped, but there was other things that happened. Multiple other women were raped by this man. I say women, they were young. They were teenage years. So, yeah, so he put that all out on there, held lives on it for about 3 days. The first live he did, your cousin Luke went live and went, big up Corey for doing that, even though multiple other people had sat on here saying how outrageous it was to do that and that you shouldn't put that personal information out there, especially when she was a victim of it herself by the same man. So obviously I've then had to look at images of my brother all over the internet for days after I've had nothing to do with him for over a decade. My family have had to see it. My parents have had to see it. Another victim in my family has had to see it. So this is exactly why I put out what I did on Luke's dad last night. I don't know the ins and outs of the story. I don't work for the police, so I personally don't care. They laughed. Yes, they did, Smokey. They laughed at all the people affected by it that were upset. They were laughing at it. Luke was doing the same, blocking and muting people that were upset about it. So I think I was well within my rights to put something out about his family, and I will continue to do so the more information I find. And Luke has sat on his live today. I'm just bothered about my uncle who I'm close to being mentioned. It's true. It isn't true. Well, it was on the news. It was in the news article. All I did was show the news article and read what was on it. That's all I did. Didn't come up with some false story. Didn't come up with anything else. Just put the information out that was said on there. They said I lied about it, that it never happened to me. So to me personally, Fran, you need to speak to your own cousin about his actions before he starts running false narratives saying people have made up that things have happened to them. Because my family had to see that. My parents had to see it, who were there for me, who had to support me when that went on. Had to support another family member who it also happened to. Had to sit there in court. Me and my dad actually went to the court trial when he got sent down for doing it to someone else, because that was my way of getting closure, to watch him get sent down. So when you were going to sit there and defend your cousin on his own shitty behaviour, when he sat and admitted by his own admission today, I did big up Corey, but I didn't know what it was about. Yes, he did. He knew exactly what it was about because he was in the live. If you watch the screen recordings, there's not many because people were saying, I'm not posting this, it's vile. You can see Luke in his chat. So Luke can sit there and lie to you, Fran, as much as he wants. But I'm not a spiteful person who's out to get anybody. But what I will not do is have people lie and try play victim when they are not the victim. They are the most disgusting people. Yeah, the only reason Levi went for him was because he called Levi a wrong'un. On TikTok terms, wrong'un means you're a peddler. That's what he's trying to imply. So if he's going to go around dishing it out, he should be able to take it, in my personal opinion. I think if anything, respectfully, you need to support your cousin and stop him from having a fucking heart attack, because if liver failure doesn't take him first, a heart attack will. I've always been open about past addiction, about things in my life that I've gone through. He uses it against me every single day. Now, I know his dad associated with dealers. Whether his dad was involved in it or not, don't know. The news article states what it says. To me personally, I think his dad was involved. He just didn't have as much on him as the other guy, and that was why it was only a possession charge and not a dealing charge. But that's just my own personal, because I know how this works with things like that. I know that the police will sit and they will monitor. If you could ring the police now and say this person's a dealer, they won't go arrest them. They won't raid their house. They will monitor them and they will observe. Because my friend's a policewoman, she told me. They will observe them for a while. They will track when they're going. They'll try to figure out when they're going to pick it up, so they know when they get it. They build a case. So to me, your uncle was watched enough to have a case built on him. No, but Fran, I'm just stating a point here. You can defend your cousin all you want. Thing is, karma hits people in the worst ways possible. And he's quick to degrade women every day. I personally think it's because he's 5 foot tall and he's miserable in his own life, and that's on him. But the way he belittles women day in, day out, I did go for Corey. I did go for Corey completely. I've shown everyone who his dad is. His dad's news articles. I've shown everything on him. He hates me. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, Evil Racing Girl. Hates me for what I've done to him. And I will do it to everybody who thinks it's appropriate to do it to people on here. I don't agree with the whole putting personal information out on people. But I will do it to somebody who does it to me. Because why not? If you think you're big and bad enough, then make sure there's no skeletons in your family's closets. The reason I said where Luke lived was because he kept repeatedly pinning an account in his live that had my address in the bio on the account. And he kept repeatedly pinning it. And when called out on it, he said, well, my mods can pin what they want. Well, my mods can pin what they want. So I allowed my people to put in the chat where he lived and pin it. Because to me, it's tit for tat at that point. If you're going to allow your people to do it and say they can do what they want, then so can my people. They can do what the fuck they want as well. There's never smoke without fire. That's how I see it. So if you want to start it, you need to be able to finish it, in my opinion. And he sits there going, my family are going to see all this about me on the internet, all these fake allegations, this and that. Well, my family saw all the shit that you and your friends all put out as well. So it's tit for tat. He does. The thing is, you can't run to your cousin. I could run to my cousins, and the worst could happen if I did that. I could run to my eldest brother and he would deal with everybody. I could run to my uncles and have everything dealt with. But I'm not going to do that because I'm big enough and brave enough to stand up for myself. I don't need to hide behind other people. That's the difference. Thank you, Miss B. But this whole, I'm running to my cousin, oh my God, my cousin will deal with you. Like, I'm telling my cousin on you, I can't deal with it. It's pathetic. Yeah, he calls women dogs every day, insults women's appearances. I never once said anything about that. But I've never once insulted his appearance till he did it to me first. He said that I look like Pete Burns. Well, I think he looks like his face is melting. He looks like the Churchill dog. Do you know what I mean? It's tit for tat. The man's got bigger breasts than me. Tells women to change their knickers. Yeah, it's vile. Thank you, Talia, darling. So, we love Talia in here. And the thing is, exactly, Nana Sam, he gets half a story from his cousin. And I think sometimes people just need their cousins to just realise the kind of people they are. And I know you may have defended him through school when he was bullied for being the tiny little man with a little temper with short man syndrome, and you had to stick up for him because he got picked on. But he's an adult in the big bad world now. He needs to learn to look after himself. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you've got kids, I don't know anything, but I'm sure you've got enough going on in your own life than having to sort out playground drama that your cousin's causing. Thank you, Nana Sharon. And that's just my take on it all. I'm taking my horse and I'm leaving. I'm going to stay with Mrs. B because thanks, Sophie Bailey, for that. That's an iconic line. Yeah, he's the cousin being used as a bodyguard. That's the problem. It is all my fault, Talia. And the thing is, you know what the worst part is, Fran, if you're still listening, is that me and Talia hated each other. We were friends, then we hated each other, and now we're alright with each other again now, because even she seems okay. Exactly, he found all the doxing okay when it was about everybody else. He didn't care, and then the second it was done to him and someone found out where he lived, like, I don't have to keep saying how much I'm on the dark web and how much I can find out anything on anyone. Blocking him out my life, yeah, bless him. Sometimes, and I didn't host an exposure on him. I literally just wanted to prove a point that I can find out anything on anyone. Like, that's all. And I'm sure if I keep digging, I can find out more. It's not that difficult. Big up Tor, yes, big up Tor browser. Exactly. He sits there and holds a live for hours on end, just degrading women. And if you're a woman sat in that live and you condone that, then it says a lot more about you than it does Luke, unfortunately. Because do you know what I always think about on this app now? Like, I always compare everything to how would I feel if that was my daughter that was being said about. And that's why, like, with Angie, what she said, I said something and called it out. I was all right with her after because she apologised and we talked about it, because that's what adults do. You don't have to sit and hold a hate live on someone because they've done something wrong. You can just talk to them as an adult off the app and say, that was wrong, don't do it. I don't condone this whole you're supposed to be friends, but then you sit and hold lives on each other and arguing in boxes. It's embarrassing. That would never be me. I think if you can talk to someone and sort it out off the app, then so be it. That's better, especially if you've got a bit of respect for that person. These people all sit and have to argue everything out publicly for, like, the whole internet to watch. And I just find that strange. Like, you wouldn't do that with your friends in real life. If I fell out with my friend Harry, I'm not going to sit there and make him get in the box and argue with him on TikTok about it. I would just call him and say, I don't agree with what you did. And we'd have it out and then we'd be all right. Any of my other friends, I would do the exact same. Even with Levi, like, don't get me wrong, in the past I've beefed him before because he's pissed me off. But it's never been that deep. But anything I've got a major issue with, I will just ring him and say, I don't agree with that. And then he'll say, yeah, do you know what, you're right. Because I'm always right. So it's just not that deep. And I'm like, it's getting to the stage where it's like, it's repetitive and it's boring. And if I have to sit and listen to these people go on and on all day, every day, I'm going to fucking pull my hair out. I swear to God, I've only just got my hair back. I don't want it all to fall out again. I've just got out of the stressful part of my life. But you've got to remember, like, these people, they question everything. They question people's traumas. They question people's, if they've been through DV. They bring people's abusers onto the app and give them a voice. Like, this is not normal behaviour. This is like, you're so dwelled up, like, you're dwelling in the TikTok world and you don't have a real life. Like, it's not normal. It's just very, very strange behaviour. And if you want to get in the box, Fran, and have a chat, I'm more than happy to. Or if you'd rather do it off the app, I will do it off the app with you. And I'll have a phone call with you and tell you everything. I'll tell you everything your cousin said and done. I'll tell you about the phone call I've had with your cousin where he was saying that he feels bad about things he said and he's not going to do it. And I said, just leave it. Like, there's things you can go at and things you just shouldn't talk about. And he went, yeah, no, I agree. And I said, well, just leave it then. Have I seen Fran's reposts? No, should I have a look at them? Let's have a look, Fran. What are your reposts? Let's have a nosy. Oh, they're all about immigrants and stuff. Oh my God. Oh no, that's a valid point. No, about mums. What's wrong with his reposts? Oh, first three's me. Oh, it's people I can't. It's because if it's an account that's got me blocked, I can't see it. It's probably Miss Black FYP, isn't it? I don't see anything wrong with his reposts. Oh, if there's loads of me, I must be blocked. Fran, if you're obsessed with me, I'm sorry. You can have Indy. I don't want you. It's fine. I've seen what you look like. Trust me. I'll pass. Thank you, hon. But yeah, I just think what happened to Talia's house was out of order. And that was because of Luke. Whether Luke told anyone to do it, I don't know. We'll never know unless the police are involved and the police seize devices and find out. You know, it's never ending. And there comes a time where like people are really weird on this app. Like really weird, and they'll do weird shit. And it's just strange. And you can't help it. It's like, look what happened to Miss Red's house, and I got sent that video. Like, they just egged the house. Like, that's crazy, just egging it out. Like it doesn't even damage anything. Like, it's just inconvenient because you've got to clean it. It's embarrassing. Like, people will just do anything because it's mainly viewers, they get so infatuated with it that they develop a hatred for people. And if you make yourself a very disliked person and very unlikable, then things happen. And when you're sat on live for 2 hours just screaming and shouting, looking like you're about to have an aneurysm and crying about women and their appearances and calling people, trying to degrade women every day, someone's husband's going to kick off one day. And you'll deserve it. That's how I see it. So anyway, let's watch Luke and see what he kicked off about today.
Literally, if you're going to speak on people, do your research into people's communities. The Z Hive, the cult, the Evil Army, literally say the worst things on comments.
Yeah, headphone users, volume down please, or you'll lose your hearing.
Literally say the worst things. The most derogatory things about people. They're not your people. No one owns anybody. So that's just embarrassing what you've just said.
Content.
Doesn't do
and he doesn't just do that. Remember, he sends people into your chat. He sends trolls in to say the stupidest
What are you on about,
things.
Chester?
That's what he does. He's immature.
It's called
His brain thought process is wrong.
Oh, like yours is always right.
Mate,
you pretend to be your daughter. How can your brain content be alright?
So Zach's not talked about him for ages. Yeah, first thing he does is start talking about Zach. It's crazy. I think he fancies him.
Pretend to be your daughter or your niece. You're pretending to be someone else. You're an imposter. Canadian imposter. Can we have a sub-mote? Canadian imposter, please. JD, thank you.
Things that I think this person is. I don't give a shit about his platform. I couldn't care less.
Well, stop care. Well, stop doing FYP on him then.
Red, Luke, EQ, whoever. If they want to come in my box and sit around, they're more than welcome.
No, we don't want to come in your box. There's no man alive that wants to come in your box. No one's going on. No one wants to come in your box, yeah? You're the biggest flip-flop. I always go back and...
So obviously when he said then there's no man alive that wants to come in your box, well, if she's who I think she is, she's got 3 kids. There was a man that did at some point. So this is when, once again, making some inappropriate innuendo towards a woman. Do you see what I mean?
And think, do you know what, Canadian Angie's okay, you know. Oh, she's all right. And then you literally, have you heard? Don't wind me up. I'm not in the mood now because I'll just block you.
Welcome.
Alex Brigham, I'll block you. Think carefully. Well done, Alex. He didn't text. Good.
He needs them. I couldn't give 2 rats ass about his platform.
Liar, you're obsessed with him. Liar.
The things that he says on children. The way that he talks about women, the way that he degrades women, and the way that everyone in his...
It's easy to not care when your only friends are horses, isn't it? It's easy to say, I don't care what people think of me when you don't leave the stables and the only time you do is to go hide behind your cousin and Dave Duran's, who's not going to do shit to anyone.
Chat follows along with him and bigs him up for it. That's the problem. So there's no jealousy, Chippy, at all. I'm sitting at 1.5K. at fucking, what time is it there? 2 in the morning? I don't know what time it is.
Oh, the numbers have gone to her head, haven't they?
No, Chippy. There's no jealousy
here.
Because you're part of
The numbers have gone to their head, but repeatedly sits and talks about how many numbers everyone else has all the time. Canadian Angie's always sat on the same views that she always does. She always has. The difference is, Luke, eventually you're going to lose your platform. Everyone will hate you. They already are starting to.
The fucking bully clique. This is exactly what.
Imagine that being your life.
To her head, didn't they?
His whole life is just him obsessed with TikTok. It's so weird. Imagine ending your relationship over TikTok because you prefer TikTok because your girlfriend gave you an ultimatum and you chose TikTok over her. Imagine.
Hey, oh, we've got a Canadian. Thank you. What is it? Canadian imposter. I'm going to upload that right now. I'm a fraudster. You're an imposter. There we go. I don't know what Alex Brigham's saying. I'm trying to ignore him the best I can. Let's put the... right. Wish she didn't swear. I actually don't mind her voice, actually. Big up for the sub. Thank you. I don't mind her voice. I just... Her personality's like a dry tap.
Your personality is horses and Celine Dion. And you're saying everyone else has got a bad personality. Your personality is literally horses and Celine, obsessing over Celine Dion to the extent where she should get a restraining order. Crazy.
Biggest flip-flop on this app. Slag someone off for days and days and days and then lets them in the box. Calls them all the names under the sun. Goes at me and says they're disappointed with me and then has the two people she's been going at for 2 weeks and called some horrendous things. Wow. You're a Canadian flip-flop. You're a Canadian flip-flop. There we go. Canadian imposter. Let's get it on that one.
I've got a wedgie.
She's a flip-flop. No one cares about what she thinks. You think Miss Red goes to bed at night worrying about... Think any of us worry? Why did you change your last name, Luke? Never changed my last name.
I do. I think you all go to bed worried at night because you all up all night. And I think the reason you're up all night is because you're scared. You live in a life of fear. Them fucking electric gates with a passcode aren't going to protect you forever, Luke.
And Caroline. So, Caroline, if you're going to come and try and troll me, here you go. I'll pin your comment. Why did you change your comment? Why did you change your comment? Why did you change
family, your friends, to see how bad the person.
Let me tell you something, Ziana's just ruined all her credibility as well. Ziana I never thought much of, you know what I mean, the woman, whatever, Miss Blue or whatever she tried to be, obsessed with Miss Red.
She's from Grimsby. She's near the seaside. What are you on about? She's right near it. Fucking hell. And let me just say one thing about this thing with Ziana. I ain't holding Ziana accountable for anything because it was only a week or two ago. I've got screenshots of Miss Red in Angie's live saying Angie DV Jason. So Angie's openly said that she went through DV with an ex-partner. What the fuck was that? And then she's there going Angie DV Jason, Angie DV Jason, all over a chat. So if I have to put them on my story, I will. I ain't holding anybody accountable when you all do the same thing.
Right, but hello, Earth Angels, but Ziana can never say anything on anyone. She can never ever speak again, never have an opinion again after what she's just said.
Person is that you love. You want to paint the person out.
That's what I don't get. So I could sit here and say, well, I'm questioning everything that Miss Red's gone through because she sits with Luke, who is the most abusive to women I've ever seen in my life. So I'm going to say I question everything Miss Red says. Do you know what I mean? Crucify me. Because me personally would not want to associate with men like that, with what I've been through myself. So how can you sit there and hide behind men all the time when you're so petrified of them?
To be an angel so your family don't hate them. Your family don't tell you to get rid of them. Your family don't say you don't leave them. You know, we're done. We're walking away.
Actually, I want to say something else. So when I was away at the weekend, Luke said on live something about me messaging another guy behind Levi's back and all this, and it's all going to come to light. Right. I'm not, for a start, because I've not got the fucking time and energy. I didn't even have fucking signal at the weekend. Never mind messaging other people. But he makes stuff up every day. Like, remember when he said, oh yeah, I had a really good chat with Levi. He needs to run a mile from Sophie. He didn't. I saw the messages. There was no conversation like that at all. He's a liar. He tries to lie. Even that time, do you know when he tried calling me on live, so I rang him back and I said, what do you want? And he was going on about something to do with Levi. You need to run a mile from him because he made a joke saying I had thrush. And he's like, you need to run a mile from him and all this. And I put the phone down. I said, you've said fucking worse. I said, fuck off, Luke. I put the phone down. He carried on talking as if I was on the phone still, but I wasn't. And then he made out he'd put the phone down on me, but he didn't. Like, he pretended to press the phone. And I was like, I'm not even on the I was in Levi's chat, like, I'm not even on the phone to him anymore. And he's pretending that I'm on the phone. I was at Haven at fucking Primrose Valley. I had no signal. It was awful.
You hide everything.
But he keeps saying I'm talking to other guys. Even if I was right, why would they tell Luke? Because if I was talking to another guy, that guy would know that I can't stand Luke. So why would he run and tell Luke? Like, it's so weird. Like, you make things up to try get views and get people to be like, oh my God, you've got juicy gossip. But you haven't. Yeah, exactly, Mel. Even Corey called him out for being a liar. But Corey's also a liar. All these people just lie, and they compulsively lie, and then it becomes to the stage where when they tell the truth, you don't believe them. Thank you, Bubbles, my darling. They're so weird. Because none of them have found a way to get at Levi yet because he's such a chill person. So they think the only way they can get to Levi is using me to get to him, and he doesn't care because it's weird. It's weird behaviour. Like, you're obsessed. My legs will always be shut for you, Luke, and any of your cousins, by the way, just to clear that one up. So, Fran, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. I could not give a fuck about them. I think they're very, very strange. Luke lied and said he had a chain of hotels, remember? He lives in a fucking stable with his fucking girlfriend horse and their baby Buzz. Like, fuck off, man.
90% of the time. Until you can't hide it anymore because a family member is walking and you've got a bruise or you're crying or you're broken and you need help and you have to tell somebody what you're going through. A majority...
I would like to have seen Angie shut that down from Ziana. I would like to have seen Angie go...
Why should Angie shut anything down when they're the ones saying shit to her every day? Why should she then go, oh no, don't say that about them when they've said the worst about her? Why should she?
You're wrong there, but she didn't. And I'm sending all the love to Alicia. Alicia, and I'll say it again, I'm sorry this happened to you. And I'm sorry your DV is being used against you as a weapon. I'm so sorry. I know, Earth Angels. Can we have some hearts in the chat from Alicia? Thank you.
Now, this is Alicia, who ran a live with no facts or evidence. Alicia, who's so credible, who tells the truth all the time, never lies, never makes stuff up, saying that Levi DV'd his ex and something about pushing her down some stairs in a block of flats. He's never lived in a block of flats, so how could that have ever happened? She's got a house, not a flat, and they get on and they talk, so I don't understand. Thank you, Canadian Angie. I don't understand why. And then she admitted later on a message, oh, no, it's not true. So why did you run with that on a live, try and make someone out to be an abuser when he's not, and you've admitted that you know it wasn't true? It's not normal behaviour. It's weird. So do you know what? I do believe that Alicia's fella did, because we played them voice notes that he sent that Steph woman on Facebook, remember? And he was very abusive on that. He called her Alicia. I think her real name is Alicia, and she just says Alicia because it sounds posher. Yeah, she put, shall we... So she messaged him saying, shall we get your ex to talk about what happened in those flats? And Levi put, in the flats? Yeah, sure. Shall I get my baby and mum on? Because I've never lived in flats. So you now admit what you said in that live. But she denied it for ages, and she said, I never said that. I never said that on live. I never did. They're all liars. And then I think she said it again. Oh, she put, no, I just showed a screenshot. And he said, of what? And she put, of someone saying, ask Levi what he did to his baby mum in some flats. I'll find it. And he put, oh, so you believe a comment then? So you told everyone on the internet I did something to my baby mum on a flat in stairs. I actually got her on months ago to clear it up. We never lived in a block of flats, and she'd beat me up if anything. And she put, I don't care, to be honest. I don't go looking for family members. And he said, yeah, but putting that out is wild when you denied saying it a few weeks ago. So there you go. All this side of TikTok just lie through the back of their teeth every single day. Every day they do it. Not one time do I watch one of their lives and believe anything that they say, because I know they all lie. How many times? Like, look, I even did it to Rick's that time. Sent a message off a fake account, and he ran a live on it going, I know what you did, Sophie, and I was laughing about it like, you idiot. And I laugh about it now, Italia, because it's just funny, because it's just Rick's had that much hate for me, wanting to get at me. And I laugh about it now because it's funny. Look what Zach did to Corey, sent fake information. They ran straight with it, getting in people's boxes, going, oh, wait till all this comes out. They get no proof of it. They just run with it because they fall for everything. They're idiots.
Women, men, people that go through DV hide it for the longest of time until they can't hide it anymore. And it's not because of us that we hide it, it's because we love them. And we want to protect them. We want to protect the person that we love. That's.
I mean, how? The problem is with Alicia. Alicia is sort of on. Right, let me tell you about Alicia. Alicia is sort of untrollable because the way that Alicia comes back at these creators.
She's untrollable, but apparently that address wasn't hers. But she contacted the police about it. I put the same street in Rightmove. Every single kitchen on that street has the exact same layout as her kitchen. Now she's always on a green screen. Never shows a house in the background. Make it make sense. Thank you, Canadian Angie. Alicia, who you can never get information on her. She doesn't need it. Alicia, who's apparently buying a house, but then looking for house swaps on council swaps exchange sites or whatever on Facebook. Come on. That was her address. Obviously, no one's ever going to admit. I think I'm the only person on here that's gone, yeah, that's my address. Like, I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's my address. Send me parcels. Send me 500 lemons. I want 500 lemons. But she cannot sit there and say that is not her address. When if you look on every single house on Rightmove on that street, every single one has got the exact same kitchen layout. If you look on the pictures, the kitchens are all exactly the same. Doesn't take a genius to figure it out.
She's very an intelligent,
Alicia.
Person. And I think a lot of the bigger creators in it worry about Alicia. Because if you get into a box and have an argument with Alicia, you will not win. She brings facts.
No,
she doesn't. Is she always right?
No.
She says some things are a bit edgy. But with Alicia, people are scared to go toe-to-toe with her. She should be a bigger creator than what she is. Big up Adele, okay? You know, she is a bit of a troll. But the thing with Alicia is, why do people keep going for her DV? One creator says that, they were talking about Alicia.
Canadian Angie, are you scared of Alicia? Because I'm not. They make everyone scared. Make out everyone's scared of Alicia. Well, I can tell you now, bold statement to make, but if my man had DV'd me, no chance would I be letting him look after the kids and have the kids on his own without supervision. That's just my perspective on it, personally. It's not something I'd want my children to be around. But people do when it means they can go out drinking with the TikTok friends all weekend.
One creator says, one big creator, well, not big anymore, says that some people deserve to be knocked round their kitchen, some people deserve DV. Then you've got Angie, like, bringing up her DV, saying she doesn't believe her. Then you've got Ziana talking about her mum. Is that the only way you can get to Alicia? Is to talk about her mum and her DV and her children? Is that the only way? What, you can't intelligently go at her any other way? No? That tells me that Alicia is doing something good.
Oh, who sent a treasure box?
That tells me that Alicia is a...
Who sent a treasure box? Thank you, Zach, darling. I didn't see that. Guys, if you get a coin, make sure you thank my lovely Zach.
Force to be reckoned with on this app. And out of everybody on this app, I wouldn't want to take Alicia on. There's 2 people on this app I wouldn't want to take on and go to war with. And Alicia...
I think one's me, because he seemed to be very submissive today and he flew a white flag like he was scared.
Alicia would be one of them.
They wouldn't want to take on Alicia.
She will get you.
Now, I'm just going to remind you all again, we said it yesterday, but I'm going to say it again. So when Corey held his live on what happened with me and my brother when I was younger, Alicia was crying on live for attention and gifts the next day. I nearly got thrown in the back of a van when I was 18 and this is really triggering to me. But then best friends with Corey again a week later. Make it make sense. Because me personally, I would never give Corey the time of day ever again. I cannot stand the guy. He's wished the worst on me and I wish the worst on him. But for that to upset you, I didn't even cry, Alicia. But you cried for attention. So people felt sorry for you because people weren't talking about you and you were sad about it and you can't stand not having attention on you, Alicia. Go brush your fucking hair and go to the gym and do some squats. You've got an ironing board arse.
Every single time she will make you look dumb. Every single time. You can't. If she was to get in the box with Zach, for instance, destroy him. EQ, destroy him. Delusive Angie, destroy him. Angie, destroy them. She destroys people with facts.
Thank you, Pink Menace, darling.
Does she get it wrong?
I've got a video of you, Pink Menace. It's funny.
Sometimes, once or twice, she's got it wrong. But the only way you can get to Alicia is to mention her mum and her children.
Oh, well, there we go.
So
Luke's just given us Alicia's weak point. So Alicia can sit on live every day talking about Angie's deceased father, can talk about everybody else's deceased relatives, can bring up my mum randomly saying my mum don't love me. Well, I'm pretty sure she does. She's my fucking mum. She speaks to me every day. Weird if she didn't. But okay. But the second we bring up her deceased relatives in retaliation, we're the bad guys. Make it make sense. This is what I can't understand with these fucking hypocrites. Oh, it calls EQ him all the time. I've got one of misread this morning, her being transphobic. Now, I've said things in the past about EQ. She called me an unaliver. She ran a live about me saying I unalive someone. We sorted it out. We're fine now. We're friends. It's not a big deal. We get over it. We both said the worst to each other. Do I have hatred for anyone on the app? I don't even hate Luke. I just wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire. But I don't hate the guy. I can't hate people. I don't hate anyone. It's not in my nature to hate people. It's not my thing. But these people have like internal hatred for everybody. And it's weird how much they hate someone. Like, it's not normal behaviour. Like, I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if it's the fact that I own a bra and Luke doesn't and he wishes he did. I don't know if it's because Miss Red has to lift up a fupa to shave a minge. I'm not sure. But personally, I think it's weird. It's the internet.
With respect, don't ever come in here and tell me what Alicia's mocked when the other sides have mocked every... Don't even know what to say. They've mocked every single situation known to man. So don't come in here and tell me what Alicia's done. Go into another room and tell them. You know what I mean? Alicia's mum's innocent. Alicia's children are innocent. Do you know what I mean?
They are innocent, but unfortunately, the mother and the daughter isn't innocent, unfortunately, and that's why they keep getting brought into arguments. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. But my children being brought into arguments. I've had Alex Brigham putting my child on his FYP show. That screams nonce. And I'll say that again, Alex, you're a nonce. So yeah, do you know what? And he apologised for it 3 months later. I shouldn't have done that, trying to be friends with me again. He's weird. Yeah, he did Canadian Angie months and months ago, before I was even like on this side of TikTok. Yeah, played a clip of me and my daughter. Weird behaviour. And then apologised for it months down the line. It's not weird. Not weird, is it? No, it's normal behaviour. These people are weird. But then the second you bring up Chippy's son being racist, it's an issue. The second you bring up Alicia's parent now, she sat on TikTok all day, it's an issue. Like, I personally think bringing up someone's parenting, as a mother myself, isn't speaking on children. Speaking on children would be if I sat there and went, your kid's ugly. Which I would never say to someone. I might think it though, but I'll never say it. But I would never sit and drag someone's kid on the internet the way they have other people. They've said things about my kid. They've said I've alienated my kid against their dad. What? My kid sees her dad every 2 nights a week, every week without failure. What do you mean I alienate her? Me and him are like best friends. Like, you don't know my personal life. Don't think you can judge my personal life off a 5-minute clip you see on the internet. It's weird. All of you have got some weird mentality, and the second someone criticises your parenting because you are a shitty parent, and I will say it now, most of you are shitty parents. I've sat and watched Alicia on live, ranting in the kitchen, and kids are shouting, asking for fucking Roblox coins and stuff from upstairs. Spend time with them, because I'm with my kids all day doing things. I take them out and go here, there and everywhere with them. You've sat on TikTok all day, it's the school holidays. Take them to the fucking zoo or something, instead of sitting on TikTok.
Actually inflicting this on us. That's why.
Sorry, it's winding me up.
Speak out.
To watch it. My mum hasn't had to watch that.
Your mum's very lucky. Thank you, really. Not really.
Zaya's got to be.
And another thing, sometimes our mums...
There we go, so even Talia said it. I've never seen you in a box in the day. There might be the odd time when the kids are at the dad's and I'll sit and I'll get in Levi's box. I don't even really go live when I've not got the kids. I just go out and do stuff with my life. Because there's more to life than fucking TikTok, man.
That's our sisters, they do know. But there's nothing that they can say to get you out of that situation until you're ready to leave. Because what happens is, it doesn't matter how many times you're spoken to.
I'm actually shocked that the other bigger creators on it, or the other FYP hosts that are trying to be relevant, I'm actually shocked that they're sitting there saying that they're going to expose me and bring up whatever to do with me. But I'm actually shocked considering they have said they've gone through what Alicia, what Miss Red, what people have gone through. It baffles me how this has not been pulled up more. What
Curators!
So it just goes to show people have a vendetta against the clique. They have no morals.
Thank
they have no
you,
standards.
Karen.
This, 2 years ago, if somebody would have said this on the app, there would have been outrage for 2 weeks. The 1 week outrage, sorry. That someone says this about DV and brings up someone's unalive mother or someone's mother that isn't here. But yet now it's turned into expose this, expose that. I find it just shows your morals and who you lot are. Because this should have been highlighted. If you are saying that you have been through DV and you are skipping past what was said, you don't deserve to have a platform. Because I can guarantee you probably 1 in 5 people in your live right now have been through something like this.
And I have as well personally myself, but am I offended by it? No, because their side have also said things on the same nature. Everyone has, and it's got to the stage where you can't even be outraged at anything because it just gets watered down that much that nothing really matters anymore. And it's sad that it gets like that you shouldn't be doing it. Bringing up EQ's mum. What's it got to do with them? Anything to do with EQ's mum? Holding lives about EQ's mum. It's weird behaviour. It's not normal, but the second you do it back to them and you bring up something to do with their family, it's, oh my God, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. You'll never be a victim, ever.
Shame on you. Shame on you, all of you, just to have a dig at the clique. Shame on you.
You ignore it.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you, man.
They're on at you and on at you and on at you. You shut them out.
Sammy.
Because you're so blinded
Daniel,
by love.
thank you.
You're so under fucking coercive control.
Thank
You depend on them. You feel like if you leave, no one's...
This is quite depressing, isn't it? 1 second, let's go on to the next one. He went on about Canadian Angie for fucking ages today. I don't know how he could be arsed.
You want to try and bring Red down, you want to try and bring Alex down, you want to try and bring Corey down.
Thank you, Donna.
But you are not
Thank
highlighting
you.
this that has been said. Now, did she say it in anger? Yeah, she did say it in anger. Can I understand someone saying nasty things in anger? Of course I can. But then, if...
Exactly, every single one of them supported Corey in doing it to everybody else. So to me personally, I couldn't give a fuck. I hope the absolute worst happens to all of you.
Apology should be a video directly to Alicia. Directly to Alicia. I'm sorry what I said, it was wrong because you're putting out.
I don't think Delusive Angie owes Alicia an apology. Alicia's never apologised for what she said to her. Alicia's gone on her about her dead dad for the last fucking year, to the extent where Delusive's even said she's sick of it now. Like, she told me how long ago her dad died, and I thought, oh my god, and they go on about it like it happened yesterday. It's crazy. Who cares? What's it got to do with you if someone's parent isn't here anymore? Don't you start dragging other people's unalive relatives and then cry when they do it back to you. Expect it. Expect the worst to happen. Because to me, a lot of people on this app go low and then someone else will go lower. Expect it.
They're on a platform in front of thousands of people. This is wrong. I'm not getting shouting, I'm not getting upset, I'm talking from here of what I've been through, what I've experienced, what I've seen family members going through and thinking, and you say, well, I don't know.
I don't understand why her mum never helped her out, to be fair. Should we play the rest of the video? Feel that pain, and then you'll be sat on here crying, monetising off of it.
Guys, can I have love in the chat? Guys, can I have love in the chat, please, for our Alicia? And do you know what, Alicia, if you was my daughter, I'd be so proud of you. Honestly.
I'm sure her mum's extremely proud of her. I can't even hear it. It drains the life out of me. Now I'm going to show you what Red said this morning for anyone that missed it. Where is it? It's on Levi's page, isn't it? He better not have took it down because I need it. It's not on, is it on this account? No. Here we go.
Punched up by women, mate. You get punched up by women.
So this is in the same live. So Millen went in and beefed Corey and Alex a bit. And this brought up what happened with Mama Kaz.
A man with a dick. Mate.
No, she's a trans female.
No, nothing.
So Mama Kaz is a trans female. You got to respect her because she's a trans female. Okay?
And you have that.
And in the same live earlier on, I assume, because she does her boxes at the end, the same live she made this comment about EQ.
Very much.
I told you she likes to be tempted.
Turkey having its teeth done.
Having its teeth done. So EQ's an it, not a trans woman in Red's eye, she's an it. But Mama Kaz is a trans woman. So this, guys, is exactly in 4K what selectiveness is. So it only applied to use that against Millen because they knew it was something they could go back at Millen with because Millen referred to her as a man. But when it's the other way round and they've got an issue with EQ, they will refer to her as an it. So really, if you see Mama Kaz as a trans woman, then you should definitely see EQ as a trans woman because she's post-op. She's had all the hormones, she's had the surgery. Mama Kaz hasn't. So how come you identify Mama Kaz as a trans woman but not EQ? Why is EQ an it? And I'll play it again for those that didn't hear it.
Likes to be tempted.
Turkey having its teeth done.
Its teeth done. So don't use somebody's gender to weaponise it against somebody else in an argument to one-up them when you don't do that yourself. You don't support that yourself. Now, I refer to Elphaba as a she because that's what if you want to be identified as a fucking car, I'll identify you as a car if that makes you happy. I honestly, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect my life. Identify as what you want to identify as. I don't care. But don't you think you can use it as a way to one-up somebody in an argument when you don't have them views? You don't care. And look at the state of fucking Miss Red after having that filler done. What the fuck? She didn't even look like herself. I identify as a penguin, a weapon. Oh my God. I can't deal with it. Do not pretend to care when you don't. It's honestly, this is what gets me with these people. I'll always respect someone's pronouns. Always. But don't fucking use it to weaponize it in an argument because that's when you lose the argument, unfortunately.
You know, we want to hear from you. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I'd jump in. This is like a backup because I'm banned on 4 accounts. I had the Scottish Beast take me down and then the cult twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're just shadows. But I just wanted to, in regards to that last video you played with Ziana and Angela, the false information given is crazy. What's that noise?
I think it's trying to...
Now, see that Anne-Marie in the box next to Miss Red? She's the one when Alex Brigham and Corey were sat in a live talking about what happened to me when I was 11 years old, by the way. 11. They were sat in a live talking about it, and Anne-Marie had put in Alex Brigham's chat, she wants to think herself lucky she has a brother, mine's not here. Anne-Marie, hun, you can use whatever AI picture. We all know you're actually 40 stone. I looked through your post before you blocked me. You can use whatever AI picture to pretend you look different. You're a catfish. We know you're about 40 stone. You can make whatever fake images you want. But to me, to then say to somebody who was a victim of SA, you want to think yourself lucky you have a brother. Well, I have. I'm lucky I've got 7 brothers. 7 other brothers who I love and adore. But that one, you can fucking have him. Let him touch you. Let him touch your kids. You fucking weirdo to even think like that.
Tracy.
Yeah, go on.
So the false information given in regards to our, people are isolated from their families, and it's going to make, I feel like it's going to make people that are going through that situation now feel a type of way because, like you said, no one can get anyone to come out of that situation until they want to come out of that situation, and unless you've been in it you wouldn't know. But the things you're saying so openly and freely about something that you clearly have no idea about, it's just really concerning. So I don't want anyone to think that if they are in that situation that they're alone, because you never are. There are people out there and your family do care, but when there's only so much that people can do to help you, especially when you hide it as well. People hide it. People hide what's happening. People hide what the person they're with is like. So I just think with Ziana saying that, that's one of the lowest things I've ever heard come out of anybody's mouth.
I agree.
Because it's making out like it's my fault, and it's, or like it's my mum's.
Remember when Alicia sat there crying, saying when Zach said he'd love to booyah her in the face and went like that? He didn't even say in the face, I think she just said you'd love to booyah her and went like that. She held lives for days crying about it, saying how triggering it was because the DV she went through. But then she sits with all these people who say the worst to women. Now, to me, DV isn't just physical abuse. It's mental, it's emotional, it's physical, it's financial. So you condone some aspects of it, but not all of it. That's what you're trying to say, Alicia, yeah? Now stop being a hypocrite.
Fault. These people don't know my mum. They were saying that sorry, I'm losing my voice because of vaping. Don't vape, everyone. They were saying that I lost my mum.
You're losing your voice because you sit on TikTok in boxes all day just chatting pure shit.
Cancer. My mum never had cancer in her life. So they know absolutely nothing. They make things up. My voice. And like I said, when they turn this app off, they've got nothing. Ziana doesn't even get out of bed to take her kids to school. So that tells me a lot about her as a person. And Angie she turns it off and she's...
Now, how does Alicia know what Ziana does with her kids? So, straight away brought Ziana and her kids into it. But if I said that about Alicia and said, oh my God, Alicia don't even get out of bed on a morning to take her kids to school, they'd be crying about it. But she's allowed to sit there in someone's box, criticise someone else's parenting, but they'd be screaming, nonce, 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 if someone said that to them. Can you just see the hypocrisy right now that I'm looking at and listening to? Because it annoys me. It's weird. Don't sit and talk shit about other people. Go for Zana in any other way. There's many other things I'm sure you can think of that you can say about her. But you instantly went straight for her parenting. So I'm going to go straight for your parenting again. I think you're a shit mother.
He's got nothing. And I'll keep saying that. And that's why they will never don't ever let them affect you, anyone. Because literally Angie's got nothing in life. And that's why she sits on the internet. She's projecting how she feels internally. And that's why she's just spewing hate all the time, because she's not a happy person. And she stinks.
Does anyone ever see Alicia holding any lives about anything positive? Because every live I've seen, thank you, Huawei. Thank you, darling. I don't think I've ever once seen her hold a live about anything positive. It's always been exposure on this, outing this on someone. This person's talked about my kids. This person's talked about my mum. This person's talked about my grandma. This person's talking about DV. This person's... I've never once seen her do anything positive on this app. Never once.
I agree.
A lot of us on our side have raised money for charities. We've done nice things. You know, me and Levi came to that boxing and donated £1,800 to children who don't get Christmas presents because they're in hospital poorly and the families are skint because they're not working, because they're looking after their sick children and they can't afford to give the children the best Christmas. So we helped them do that. We donated £1,800. We even donated some money towards your friend Paige, your request, who was raising money for something to do with women with DV. And I thought, well, that resonates with me. Yeah, we'll give some money to her. So I think we gave 200, 100, I can't remember. I think it was 200 to her. We didn't have to do that, but we did it out of the kindness of our hearts. And then she sat there and moaned about the dirty money I gave her. Well, give me it back, Paige. Fork it out of your pocket. Do you know what I mean? People are weird on this app. But I've donated it all. I've done many things to donate. I've helped people with their small businesses they've started up. When people have contacted me saying they're having a hard time, I've helped people many times with financially on this app, because I don't want to see anyone in the position that I was once in. These people will sit there and just spout hate all day, every day, do nothing positive ever for anybody. Don't offer any help. Don't ever use their platforms for good. They just use them to spout hate and make people not want to be here anymore. And one day it will come to that stage where people have took their own life, or people end up hospitalised or sectioned because of your actions. And you'll sit there and go, that's not my fault. It's not my fault. Hold yourself accountable.
I agree, Alicia. 100%.
Hi.
Hello, sunshine.
Hi, Miss Red. I hope you're all right.
Yeah.
Regarding Angie, I
Thank you sincerely.
I actually do. And I think at the end of the day, if you don't like her, don't watch her.
Yeah, we don't care about your opinion, sunshine.
So if someone comes in defence of Angie, she gets kicked straight out, saying if you don't like her, don't watch her. Valid point. Am I right? If you don't like her, don't watch her. But they all see watching her all day, cam-toing her. If you don't like what you see, just don't watch it. It's that simple. Thank you sincerely, me.
Sunshine, how are we supposed to... The reason I'd gone into her box is because obviously she had put her picture as Anthony Q Lion, and on this app, that was a huge thing when that happened, because we all thought that he was unwell and that's why he was coming off, and everyone felt bad for him and people were gifting him and whatever. And this was like pretty much the whole of this part of the app, this part of UK TikTok. And then obviously it had come out that this had happened and it was horrendous. And just bear in mind that he got 7 years, which is huge for that charge. It's such a long sentence. And her and Levi think it's funny to be putting his face as a profile picture, and people are laughing along with.
But you put Delusive Angie's face on Jimmy Savile. You repeatedly put Chelsea Savile, Angie Savile. I'm pretty sure there's many of his victims. When you all plastered shit about my brother all over the internet, I'm pretty sure his victims will be on TikTok and see it, and they don't want to see it. So it works both fucking ways. I'm not going to be outraged at that because you're not outraged when your side do stuff as well.
With it, That's outrageous.
Exactly. These victims were disabled children who couldn't even speak up for themselves. There were victims they didn't have a fucking voice. There was literally, did you not remember that clip of that child with Jimmy Savile? And you know what? The only reason I bought this mug was to piss them all off to see how outraged they'd be by it. And look how outraged they were. They were kicking off. They were so upset. They were like, oh my God, that mug. Well, it's different when you're all making jokes about him. And that's the only reason I bought it, to prove a point to them. And they fell straight into my trap of being pissed off. They were like, oh my God, how dare she do that? When I knew full well what they'd been saying, and that's why I did it. I did it straight after they were putting Chelsea Savile, Angie Savile, everyone else in people's chats. I bought it to see if they'd kick off about it, and they did. So how can you be pissed off about it when you're the one saying it? You're the one that influenced me to get it to prove a point, you idiots. You all think you're intelligent, but I'm always 2 steps ahead and thinking of the next thing to make you all look stupid, and I do it every single time. And you fall for it every single time. Exactly, Rachel. What about Devon's victim? You platform Devon every single day. Let him have a voice. How dare Devon have a voice on a rapist after his allegations? How dare you give him a voice? I wouldn't give him a voice. That's outrageous.
Yeah.
You know, we should be able to have an opinion on that and say that is absolutely disgusting, because one, his victim could be on this app, and I think she is. I'm pretty sure she's on this app. Her family members could be on this app. She's not thinking about the effect she could have on her viewers, on other people that are seeing it. I just don't understand. And then to give a half-assed apology because you've seen the backlash from it, you're just outrageous.
So even if she didn't apologise, she apologised, she gets dragged. She doesn't apologise, she gets dragged. You don't win either way on this app. So as far as I'm concerned, Angie, don't apologise to them ever again for anything. If they get outraged, they get outraged. I don't know if she's listening, but anyone tell her from me, just don't apologise anymore, because why are you apologising? Because when you apologise, you're saying I'm in the wrong, and don't ever apologise if you don't believe you're in the wrong. It's a dare.
I agree. Do you know what?
I think I've got a clip of EQ talking on that as well. Let me find. Oh, it's here.
It's a day battle, whatever. You know, it's not your story and all that. Like, I don't know why she apologised. I would have just said, what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Thank you, guys.
She didn't rape anyone, did she? So I would have just stuck fingers up to them. Thank you, Susie, my love. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Well, you haven't seen me for ages, have you?
She looks lovely,
so I thought, I'll come and do a quick live. Look at the boobs, love. Oh, yes, they're really boobing, aren't they? Oh, yes, love. I love all the boobs. Thank you, Material Girl. Choo-choo, bang, bang. Thank you, my gorgeous girl. Comment, be a pin if you need to get pinned, do you know what I mean? Oh, I love me boobs. They're lovely. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to take my makeup off in a minute, and because it's 11:20 here. It's 11:20, so Jenna's just jumped in a quick shower. I'm going to take...
And notice how they use women's dares against them all the time. So obviously Angie had that dare. Don't get me wrong, it's a brutal dare, but a dare's a dare on this app. They go on at me about the poo all the time, and the poo dare. Fucking hell, did it twice. Wait till you see both videos. I did one where I pissed myself in the shower. Oh my God, wait till I upload that and the outrage. But then where's the outrage when DG's drinking his own urine and Dave's drinking his own urine? They don't care. They think it's funny. So when it's a woman, it's an issue. But when it's a man, they're allowed to do whatever they want.
Me makeup off.
Do you see where I'm coming from here? Look how funny her teeth look. I was laughing about when I saw it.
Just woken up from a little slumber, look.
Oh, not this one. This one, look.
Me and the devil. Walking side by side. Me and the devil.
It reminds me, I said to Riley, it reminds me of when, you know, when Katie Price had hers done and then the pictures got leaked and it was like her with the shark teeth and everyone was like, what the fuck? I was just laughing. I thought it was hilarious. I've been making as much funny content as I could with teeth like that because I just think it's jokes.
Just woken up.
Are these a temporary ones?
Little slumber, look. It's temporary. They're not going to be like this or this shape or anything. I like the bangs though, like. Oh my kitty.
That's what my teeth are like.
I'll bite you. So yeah, so Ayrton's going to have a little nap now. My other teeth are just going to be straight across, you know, top and bottom. So yeah, I encountered a few extra things that I didn't know about. Like I've got an infection. I've had root canal here before, but I had to do root canal and change it for like the new age material. And then I've got to lose a tooth over here. So they're going to bridge the crowns. He said with me having like so many people work on my teeth over the years, they haven't done it the way it should be. So it's good that I'm getting it done, but it's gone up now. It's gone from £3,000 to £5,000, so now I've got to pay £5,000. Can you cope? Well, I don't love yous, do you? Just woken up from a little slumber look.
I can't wait to see the end result. I think they'll look really nice. I didn't think there was anything wrong with the teeth originally though, but if she was having pain and problems with them or whatever, then it makes sense, doesn't it? What am I looking for? What's this one?
Did you win there at their dad's?
Big up, everyone.
Oh, here he is. This is the clip. So I forgot about this one earlier. So this is the one. Luke reacts to Delu's Angie speaking on Lisa's mum and children. Oh no, this one, I'm not asked about this one actually. Delusive Angie has the saying, Alicia, let's have this one.
A mum that you live with, they don't even want you in the house. You've got a disgusting little box room where you're surrounded by rubbish and cat piss, probably your own piss, your own vomit. So don't ask me about what I've got. Take a look around at what you've got, which is nothing.
What have you got, Alicia, apart from a pip car? Because I've seen the area you live in and I've seen about all the crime that happens around there. What else have you got, Alicia? Tell us. We'd love to know. What about your business? How's that going? Because you seem to be on TikTok all day, so I'd love to know how your business is going. Has that gone bust? Is it just, you know, people have started seeing who you are on TikTok and they don't want to order from you anymore? Please tell us, Alicia. We'd love to know. Tell us about everything you've got. I'd love to know.
You've got is sitting on the internet, trying to trigger people, trying to wind people up. Ask yourself why your mum's never in the house. Because she don't want to be near you, sweetheart. And your mum's not going to be here forever. And when she's not here, because we'll all feel that pain one day, no matter.
It's easy to say things about people's mum never been in the house when your mum was agoraphobic, but you sit there and mock everybody else for having agoraphobia, anxiety, mental health problems and don't want to leave the house. You happy to do that, Alicia? And I know you've openly talked about your mum being agoraphobic and not leaving the house for years, and you've told me everything. You've told me every detail. And I think you forget that. But you're quick to mock other people who don't want to do it, but that's how your own mum went out. What the hell?
Your relationship with your mother, losing your mother is one of the biggest life-changing experiences you'll ever go through, no matter your age and no matter how it happens and no matter your relationship with your mum, because that is the person who carried you into this world, carried you for 9 months, raised you, looked after you, whatever it may be. You're going to...
You know what, Lisa? I don't get on with my mum, however, it is my mum. And I agree with that. However, not everyone has the mum that I have. So
thank you, Emma.
Saying, well, you know, it's going to go, everyone is going to go through this and this woman carried you into the world.
Hi,
and everything else. Not everyone has that same experience that you have or that I have. And I don't think you're happy in your life. You're not happy. You might have 3 kids. No, who cares? You keep going, you got 3 kids. So has many women. Many women.
I know how Donna feels when she sees people trying to tell people what kind of relationship they should have with the parents. I didn't speak to my mum for a couple of years. And I've been open about it because me and my mum had very big disagreements on things and we just didn't get on. Now we got on absolutely fine. I think she was just menopausal and stuck it all out on me and I just couldn't be arsed with it, so I cut her off. But no one should be there to say that they're saying you only got one. Exactly, Dopey Doris, exactly that. To say you only get one mum. Some people don't have good mums. Some people have shitty upbringings. So look at Corey, for example. His mum yeeted him off into care. Are you going to say to Corey, you only have one mum, you should love her? Because I'm sure he doesn't love his. Do you know what I mean? You can't tell people how they should have a relationship with their mum. No one can tell anyone that. Angie, she can't have that bad of a relationship with her mum because her mum lets her live with her. I'm pretty sure if I said to my mum tomorrow I want to move in with you with the kids, I don't like living on my own, she'd let me. She 100% would. We would probably absolutely unalive each other. But Jesus Christ, she'd let me if that's what I needed, like to help my mental health. And I said I needed to move back home. I need your help with the kids. She'd do it. Thank you, Rita. She 100% would do it. So how can you sit there and say that other people aren't loved by their parents and other people? Like, what the fuck? Just because your mum laid on the sofa all day before she went, fucking hell.
Have children. You know, you make...
And she only did that because of her mental health. Who said she wanted to fucking be around you?
Like that you're special. You know, I don't want children. I'm 50 years old. I'm happy in my life. But you seem so bothered about what I do. And I don't understand why you're so bothered what I do. You know, it sounds like you're bitter. You know, you are jealous because I have an amazing community and you can't stand that I have that amazing community. And I think that's what it's about. And I think your life is so pathetic, even though you've got 3 children. You can have 3 children and still be depressed. You can have 3 children and have nothing in your life. And that's what I think you are. You've got 3 children but still have nothing in your life. Nothing to show. What have you got to show for, you know, for your life? Nothing. You've got 3 children, so what? Anyone can have a baby. You haven't done anything in your life.
Oh, shit. See, that's facts from Angie. And
children, you can have 3.
I can resonate with that. I went through a stage, I've got 3 kids. I went through a stage where I felt like I had nothing. And I was so fed up and I wasn't doing things with the kids. I was just sat moping around all day, just letting the kids just run riot in the house. And I was just like, I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. And then one day I just got a kick up the backside and thought, this isn't the life I want my kids to have. So I changed it. And sometimes it just takes that. I got a lot of tough love from my mum and I hated her for it at the time. But you know what? She was right. She didn't like pander to me and be like, oh, my poor daughter. She was like, sort it out. You've got kids. And you can sit there and you can pretend to be as happy as you want on the internet and how much you love your life, Alicia. But inside, what it's showing isn't showing what you're saying is coming from the inside. I'll be real.
3 children and still be depressed. You can have 3 children and have nothing in your life.
Yeah, you can, exactly right. So, you know, when I was with my ex, we had everything. We had absolutely everything. Holidays every other month. We had everything. I was miserable. I had all the designer stuff in the world. I had all the nice stuff. I had the nice car. I had everything. Was I happy? No. Now I've got my little house, my little 3-bedroom house. I've got my animals. I've got my 11-plate car. Like 2011, it's 14 years old. And do you know what? I am the happiest I've ever been. I'm living comfortably. I get by and that's it. And I'm happy with it. I don't have to have flash things. I'm so much happier now living a humble life than I was when I had everything in the world. And I think that speaks volumes. So you can sit there, Alicia, and go, I've got all this, I've got this and that. Well, it doesn't scream that you're happy if that's the only thing that brings you happiness is the things you've got in life.
And that's what I think you are. You've got 3 children but still have nothing in your life. Nothing to show. What have you got to show for you know for your life? Nothing.
Love you too, Claire.
So what? Anyone can have a baby. You haven't done anything in your life. You want to just go at other people. You know you've got that selective outrage when your friends have done the worst, but that's okay. You have a dislike for me for one reason, and it's jealousy because I've got an amazing community, an amazing friendship group. That's something you will never have. And I'm sick of hearing about you've got 3 children.
And do you know what? I think personally, from what I see of Angie, I think her platform it means the world to her. Like having all them people that are so supportive of her and so lovely to her. And I do think that's why she switches up so quickly when someone disagrees with her, because she dotes so much on that platform. Like that is the most important thing to her. Because it brings the happiness. It's company for her when she's in her bedroom and she's upset or she's having a down day. She's built that up from nothing. So that's her everything. And if that wants to be her everything, I ain't going to slate her for it. Like to me, I think so highly of my platform because I've built that up myself. As much as Corey says he made me, I don't see anyone in here that's fucking Corey's people. Do you know what I mean? It's her comfort zone, 100%. She asks them for advice. She'll say, well, why would I ask Google when I've got these people here? Like, people go, just Google it. Well, she doesn't want to. She wants personal advice from people she cares about. And if that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. So how can you slate someone for it? Because what? Because you've got a nicer car and you've got this and that. Who gives a fuck? You don't know what Angie's got. She could be driving around in a Range Rover and just not telling anybody. You don't know shit. You only see what people want you to see on this app. Like, when I first came to this app, no one knew I had kids. No one knew anything. I played a character. I was just I acted completely different. And I didn't want people to know anything. And then slowly I started, like, telling people who I really was, because I couldn't put up with, like, the facade anymore. I wanted to be myself. Because it's easier to be yourself than pretend to be someone you're not. Exactly, like, you know, sometimes money does bring people happiness. Sometimes it doesn't. To me personally, it doesn't. But Angie, she likes getting her takeaways. She likes sitting in a room listening to music, enjoying her own company. Some people are just like that. I'm the same sometimes. I like just being in the house. I have family message me like, let's go do this for the day. And I'm like, no. Like, I want to stay at home. Like, I want to go just spend time with the kids today. I'm doing this with the kids. I don't want to see these people. Like, I just like my own company. Don't mean my family don't fucking love me, Alicia, like you keep saying. It just means that I choose my own company over being around these people. Because I protect my peace. That's the difference.
You're not different from a lot of women on this app that have got children. But what have you done in your life? Apart from your 3 children that anyone could have. What have you done? What achievement have you done, love?
Ange, this sounds like I'm being a right CUNT, but she is as well, ain't she? So maybe I can say, because all I thought when she was saying this was, your mum's never, like, don't you scream that she went through 16 years of DV?
Who is mum?
No, not you.
There we go. I'm not going to play it because I'm not going to judge Diana for what she said, because they say worse. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Adam. So I'm not going to judge Diana. So I'm now a biased platform because you're a biased platform. So am I. So Diana, that didn't even get said. Let's see what Canadian Angie says about Chippy.
You know, entertaining people.
No, I don't either, sweetie darling. How can I crucify Diana for what she said when they all say worse?
Hold on, sorry. He does not entertain anyone. He holds hate.
And let's be realistic, right? Do you think Diana gives a shit? Diana doesn't. She's not a creator on here. She don't care what anyone says, what she thinks. Who says what she thinks? Anyone cares? She doesn't care if people have an issue with what she says and what she thinks. Do you think Diana cares? They go at Diana for months and months, all about her eating crisps in her bed and all sorts of shit. You know, they go at her weight. But the second we say anything about them and their appearances, they cry about it.
It's continually. He cam-twos delusive all day and just chats the most negative, shittiest things when he's a negative, shitty person. And he has no room to talk. That's all he does. If I'm live and he's on at night, he cam-twos me and he gets his people to come into my chat and tell me to hurry up and get on with it. He came in and he fucking they doxed address. In his chat, they doxed my address. He didn't get rid of it. So Chippy, unless you know what he's doing, don't you dare sit there and be a hypocrite like the rest of them. Because then you're no better than him. Unless you guys turn a blind eye to what...
I hope you're all right, Donna, as well. I hope everything's going well with your mum.
What he's done and the things that he's still doing and saying. He doesn't have a... What nice room does he have? He has a bunch of bullies in the chat, a bunch of vulnerable women that he's probably already talking. I think in one of the videos he said, yeah, call me on this thing or whatever, to a woman. And that already...
Chippy bots his viewers as well, guys. So you'll notice if you go in his live at the start, it'll be on a couple hundred viewers. And then all of a sudden, once his, like, all his gifts, they've all sent the heart me's and stuff, his views will just jump straight away to 1,200. And it's always on 1,200 every day. I think every day, every time he's live, he bots 1,000 viewers. And then that's why he, like, so swiftly comes off. Because when you bot your viewers, right, you can only keep them on for so long. So you can set a time like an hour, 2 hours. So when the time's up and he sees them starting to go down, he comes off because he knows his views will just drop straight back down. It's weird behavior.
He put your back up because of what he's done in the past. And don't say he's been through it all. So you're trying...
Exactly. If anyone wants to, if I can prove it, Levi, you here? Bought me 1,000 viewers right now, just like briefly for 10 minutes or whatever and prove a point. Because I don't know how to do it, but Levi knows how to do it. I don't know if Levi's here. But Levi used to do it all the time to like I Make Muscle and people like that, give him like 10,000 viewers and they'd be like, oh my God, where have all these viewers come from? And he was just trolling them and just botted them loads of viewers. And they'd think they had loads of viewers, but they weren't, they were all bots.
Trying to tell me if there's a convicted rapist that you're going to say, oh, look, he went through it 2 years ago. We accept him in society now. No, we don't. We're always going to be weary because he was a convicted rapist, whatever you want to call it. Your friend,
hello, Jess.
Children SA. A child, a female child, him and his girlfriend. Your friend harassed women in boxes and phone calls. Your friend right now is putting fear into women to not talk, to not go into boxes. Why should they be silenced? So he's being abusive towards these women. He's instilling fear into them.
Thank you, Jess.
You tell me where he's got a nice little platform, because I've yet to see it. Sorry, Summer.
Okay, don't be sorry.
Louise, my God, there's so many of them. It's just crazy.
Pixie, good morning.
Because all his lives are, if you watch, are fucking hate lives.
Good, thank you. Jane,
He can't choose, and he hates on people.
Yeah.
And because these people in his chat are so, even Pearl said the people, there was...
You know, entertaining people.
Hold on, sorry. He does not entertain anyone. He holds hate lives continually. He cam-2s delusive all day and just chats the most negative, shittiest things when he's a negative, shitty person. And he has no room to talk. That's all he does. If I'm live and he's on at night, he cam-2s me and he gets his people to come into my chat and tell me to hurry up and get on with it. He came in and he fucking doxed address. In his chat, they doxed my address. He didn't get rid of it. So Chippy, unless you know what he's doing, don't you dare sit there and be a hypocrite like the rest of them. Because then you're no better than him. Unless you guys turn a blind eye to what he's done and the things that he's still doing and saying, he doesn't have what nice room does he have? He has a bunch of bullies in the...
How are people being up, thank you, Bobbles, even caring, like, no offence, Canadian Angie, but why does anyone care about a man who posts pictures on Facebook like this? The man is an avid fish poster. As soon as you start posting photos on social media of you holding fish, you lose all credibility in my eyes, because them men are the weirdest ones. Now, Ian McGraffin, or whatever your fucking name is, you used to work for Arriva Buses. Why don't you work for them anymore? Why did you choose to sit on the dole when you've got a teenage son and you're more than capable of going to work? Please enlighten us. I'd love to know. Is it so you can go fishing all day? Like, anything Chippy says, I just don't... And I've actually been nice to him in the past because I felt sorry for him. Even after he was nasty about me, I felt sorry for him. And I don't know why, because I'm a nice person. But this man says the most vile things towards women. And remember, it took him a full weekend to realise he needed to apologise to Paige for what he said. And the way he spoke to Paige was disgusting. The way he spoke about me in an actual manner with men was disgusting. And now I've got this like reputation that I'm like some sort of brass and like I go around with all these men. Fucking hell, wish I did. I've got cobwebs down there. It's been that long. Like, these people are obsessed with women in nasty ways. And the way Chippy speaks about women, I don't believe for 1 second you went through DV at the hands of a woman. I don't believe it at all. I think you are a woman hater. I think you dislike women that much that you think that you get some sort of credibility by and you get to fit in with the clique because they're all victims of something, that you think because if you have something, you can then fit in with them all. And I think that's a very sad life to live, Chippy, or should I say Ian, because you wouldn't speak to these women the way you do. Same as like with me, you know, I would never say things in front of a man that I knew would maybe get me a whack. I just wouldn't do it. But to be honest now, I think I've got to the stage where I think I'd just chin a bloke back if he even started with me. I think it's just hard, isn't it, when it's someone you love and you don't want to hit him back. But I think now, like, I probably would. I punched Levi once. Go on, crucify me, I'm Divya. Oh, I need a new goal, thank you. Yeah, do you know what? The thing is, this app is full of a lot of very unhealed people who have been through so much, supposedly, but, you know, everyone else has to prove it apart from them. And they've been through every single trauma in the world, and it makes them a victim. I can guarantee you right now that I've been through way more than any of these people have. Like, if I sat here now and held a live about my whole life, fuck me, I think everyone would be in tears. But do I sit and play victim to it? No, I give it back as good as I get. Because I'm never going to be a victim to anybody. I'm never going to let anyone try get to me. Because I've learned that these people, they thrive off it. Like abusers, they thrive off knowing they've got you and they've upset you. And I think I do believe this app as well is a breeding ground for mentally unwell people. As Levi botted my live. This app is a breeding ground for mentally unwell people. Yeah, that's what I think he's done. I just looked at the views and I'm like, what the hell? So there you go, see? That's how easy it is to do. And it's not even noticeable because it just took me a good 5 minutes to notice that then. So there you go. So does that prove my point? Oh my God, the little shit. I did that so discreetly, I didn't even know. I don't know how much it costs. I don't think it'll cost much though if Chippy can get it on his dole money. He gets his gyro in and then spends it on bots on TikTok. Imagine that. Exactly, views mean nothing. And look how they all go, oh yeah, Miss Red gets the most views but makes the least money. Well, what does that tell you? Because if she had an avid die-hard community that she supposedly had for years or whatever, I don't know, I never even heard of her until I met Levi. Didn't even know who the woman was. But you know, if you have this die-hard community, you'd be doing the best on it, you'd be earning a fortune. So I think it just shows that there'll be loads of creators on here that do that. Creators, Luke, not curators. And I do exactly, like, if I did a poll now, there'd be like 200, 300 votes. Normally you'd get like 50% of your community will vote. The rest are either like asleep or they're just nosy people. Thank you, Elle, darling. Corey jumps from 800 to 3k. Well, there you go. But, you know, sometimes I've sat on live with 500 viewers and made £600 in 2 hours. Sometimes I've sat on live for 2 hours with the same views and made 50 quid. It just depends. But to me, like, it's not that deep to these people. They think it's like the most important thing. I'll do a poll now to prove a point, guys, right? So let me do a poll. There you go. Everyone just vote. And you'll see how many people vote. Exactly. So this is what I mean, and this is exactly how their polls go. Now you know that there was 800 people in here until that was botted. So that got botted to another, 900 people in. It's obviously dropped now another 100. So does this prove a valid point with these creators and what they do? Because there's less than 400 that have voted, which I just said about 50% of your viewers will vote. Obviously, I'm on at 10:30, people fall asleep or whatever. They're on at 10 a.m. They've got the Jeremy Kyle slot. So obviously, it's earlier in the morning. People are awake. So you will normally, on average, have half of your views will vote. And it's always like that. Every night I do polls, it's normally about half of the views. Oh my God, I think he's done it again. I wish he'd stop doing this. It's gone up to 2k, what the fuck? Oh my God, he's going to fuck my algorithm up now. Yeah, they beg more for gifts. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll pin my live goals and stuff, but they're always going, you know, if I want to push the popular, like things like that, like I get why people want to push the popular because it gets your name on a leaderboard without having to make a load of money. I'm famous, guys. But it's like, look what Luke said today, right? And he was saying, oh yeah, Sophie normally only sits on 200 viewers, but when she says she's doing an exposure, never once said I was doing an exposure. I texted Elusive Angie and I said, just so you know, I've got a news article of Luke's dad I'm going to play. That's all I said. And she just said, oh guys, go see what it is. I've sat on 1.3, 1.3k, 1.2, 1.3k all night. I normally sit on about 800 viewers on a night without fail every night. But he has to like degrade people, make them feel like they don't do as well. I couldn't care less if I sat on 200 viewers because I know it's 200 viewers in here that are there to watch me and support me. Exactly, it's not an exposure if it's on the internet. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, they think that because they've lived a life where they're so unloved and had no friends, they probably got bullied at school. They think having viewers on the internet is so important. And to me, it's not. It's not. Like, even when, like, this is, like, a bit different, but when I did OF, I wasn't, like, a big platform like Bevo's girlfriend or Bonnie Blue who had loads of, like, followers or, like, Rebecca Goodwin. But I made good money on the down low. Oh, my God, he's still doing it. I don't know how many. Imagine he's bought, like, 10k. Janie, we're proving a point that this is what the other creators do. Levi's on the troll tonight. But it's honestly like, it's insane to me when I watch these people. Like, I was in the top 1.something% on OF, which is like big money to be making in the brief 3 months I did it. It's not about how many followers you've got, how many views you get. It's about your marketing strategies with everything. Same as on TikTok, it's all about your marketing strategies, how you present yourself. If you present yourself as an unlikable person, you're going to get a community of people who are similar to you, or you're going to just get a whole community of people who hate you and want to chase you down the street with pitchforks. The kind of, like, remember Kane Larkin on Facebook? And he said the most vile stuff all the time, told people to go die all the time. He was horrible. He was well known, but hated for that reason. And I think this is what people don't get. Everything on the internet, even... Oh, fucking hell, that scared me! Thank you, Levi. That fucking shit me up then. I jumped. Thank you, Levi. Yeah, Cade and Vicky, do you remember them? Thank you, Levi. Like, they said the most controversial, vile stuff, but they couldn't leave the house. Like, even now, he's still hated because of it. Because he had a platform and messed it up. Now, I've got respect for EQ, and I'll tell you why I've got respect for it. Because she carries herself very well. She knows the 2.5k gifted. She knows that she can say things that are on the fence, that are controversial, but not too bad. Don't get me wrong, sometimes she said stuff that are bad in the past, because she's got a bit too delved in too deep with the character that she plays. Do you know what I mean? But to me, I see it as it's just a character. She knows how far to go, and she will break a character and apologise when she realises she's gone too far. But when have you ever seen Luke, Red, or anyone sit there and hold their hands up and say, I've done wrong? They don't. They never, ever do that. And they, instead of apologising and saying, I've done wrong, they will just deflect it straight away. Well, they've said this first and they've done this. Never mind what someone else has done. You brush that aside. You know, I could have sat there when I said that awful stuff about Ricky's brother, and I shouldn't have done it, and I held my hands up and said I should never, I didn't even say anything, what did I say? I said it was karma or something like that. I shouldn't have said it, but I was that angry with him. I let my anger take over, and I said something I shouldn't have said. Now, I could have sat there and gone, well, Ricky's done this to me, he's done that to me. That doesn't matter. What he said doesn't matter. You've got to hold yourself accountable to what you've said. Never mind what someone else has said to cause you, to push you to that point. You just hold your hands up and say, I've done wrong. Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bex, for the gifts. Thank you, lovely. And I think there comes a time when it gets tedious and it gets boring and you can't expect apologies off everybody else when you aren't willing to apologise for your own actions. And that's how I see it. And I might be droning on, I might be boring the life out of you all, but I have morals and I will not allow anyone to tell me that I don't. I cannot sit there and listen to Luke slate Levi for making a joke in Pocker's box that I have thrush. When Luke sat there and said I have STIs, so what Luke said is 10 times worse. Why would I be angry at Levi for making a joke having thrush? Women get thrush every fucking... I know, I've got a friend who's constantly got fucking thrush. She can't get rid of it because she's obsessed with bath bombs and bubble bath and she gets thrush every single time she uses it. She's always got fucking BV. She's got like tubes of Caniston and all the pessaries. It's not... Exactly, men get thrush. Thank you, Bobbles. Thank you, Jason. It's just insane. It's a harmless comment and he's holding alive about it like he's like abusive or something. Like, it's thrush. You said that I look like a trans man. Well, I don't know if he's trans or what, but Pete Burns now looks like a woman and had loads of filler. You said I look like him while you've got misread looking like a pufferfish. What? It's insane. You said I've got STIs. You call me Coakley Bailey every day. For a start, I don't know where you get Coakley from because that's not even a fucking word. It's Cokie. You can't talk. You're illiterate as fuck. I do not take anything. I barely even drink anymore. You've got the most to say about me. When I would tear you a new one, if me and Luke came face to face, you bet he would not leave walking. He would have to crawl down that street with broken ankles because I would not allow a man to speak to me like that ever again. Curator, yeah, he's like the curators on this app. Do you want to know what a curator is? I'm pretty sure it's someone who like judges artwork. I could be wrong. It's like someone who like goes to a museum and judges artwork and things and like criticizes artwork. What the fuck's that got to do with TikTok? And someone tried calling me out on that, going, curator is the right term. No, it's not. Like it's nothing to do with it. And I'll tell you one thing. There is a difference between being intelligent, book smart wise, and being intelligent with common sense. Now, I fully believe that I've got both. I have a good education. I've been to university. I've done everything to make my life good, and that was being a single parent at 17 years old. I've been through a lot in my life to give me a bit of fucking street smarts as well. These people, Luke did what? Dropped out of school at 15 and became a stable boy. Never done anything more than be a stable boy. Can't even train racehorses anymore properly because he's not allowed, because he's been struck off. He also can't spell, can't write, can't even talk. And he sits there and says the most about everybody else. You're a dodgy. Yeah, exactly. He's very dodgy. And this is what I said Connor before though. He spends his life being managed by two women. I think they're called Rebecca and Danielle, but I might have to double check. He spends his life getting bossed around by women on this app. He hates it. He cannot stand women having control over him. I will never let a man make me feel small, ever. It will never, ever happen. They all do. They have a lot of skeletons in their closets. I'm going to let this lady in about some cause she's doing, Justice for Keeley. 1 minute, let me request the bots, because I just thought, Joe, I'm a nice person and I will give people a platform to help them out. Hello, lovely.
Hi, I just thought I'd pop up because basically I'm trying to get justice for my niece. Obviously, it's Keely who's the picture in the middle there. I was in Mrs. Red's live earlier and I've been into think it's Corey. Corey's live as well.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, Keely, my niece, she got knocked down by a car 2 years ago, and she was crossing on a zebra crossing. She was 15, and the guy just comes speeding down the road and knocked her down and killed her. But the guy got sentenced last week to like 16 months.
Is that it?
Yeah, literally, that's it. So basically, her mum set up a petition, which is in my bio. So if you click on my account, on this account, there's a petition in my bio, and we're trying to get as many signatures as we can so we can try and get justice. Not just for Keely, but obviously for, longer sentences for people like the guy that knocked her over. He was 42. She went through a kidney transplant a couple years previous, and she just started to get better. And yeah, she was crossing the road at a zebra crossing like she was supposed to, and he just comes speeding down the road like an idiot and knocked her down and killed her instantly.
Oh my God! Please, everyone, sign this petition.
Thank you so much. If you do sign the petition, guys, can you just make sure that you confirm it through your email, otherwise the vote won't count. But thank you so much for letting me up.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm really, really sorry for your loss. That's awful.
Yeah, she was amazing too. Like she was just such a lovely girl. Bless her.
16 months though, that's crazy.
It is. It's a joke, and he's only got a 2-year driving ban. I mean, I thought he would have been banned for the rest of his life, to be honest.
You think so, wouldn't you, for that?
Yeah. He removed a black box as well from his car and didn't have insurance. He had his 2 daughters in the car.
Are you from Cardiff?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Levi just said, can I hear a Cardiff accent?
Yeah.
No, that's awful.
But yeah, it is awful. But thank you for letting me in. I just want to try and get it out there,
That's insane, though. That's insane that she only got 16 months, because he'd only have to serve half of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's only really got 8 months.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying in the other live earlier. He'll only end up doing half the sentence.
That's crazy.
And it's just insulting, to be honest. Like, we were expecting him to get at least 2 years, and I know that's, obviously we wanted him to do a lot longer than that, but we were expecting him to get 2 years at least, and 16 months is just a joke.
It is. I was saying the other day, like, I'd hate to be like a solicitor, like, on behalf of a criminal, because I wouldn't want them to get away with it. I'd think, fucking hell, like,
oh yeah, I know.
You deserve it. But they have to literally try talk them out of it, and the more they pay, the more they seem to get away with it as well, the better they pay for a solicitor.
Yeah, like these people, there's, dealers, they get about 10 years. There's 2 guys cut a tree down the other week. They got 4 years each for it. You go down the road, speeding, snaking along the road as a 42-year-old man, just to act like the cool dad type thing.
Exactly. When on a zebra crossing, the pedestrian's got the right.
Well, I think slow down or
anything. The new laws now as well are that anywhere on the road, the pedestrian's got the right of way, and whether it's a crossing or not.
That's exactly what I mean. I mean, that's why we're trying to get it out there, because it's not just justice for Keely. We're trying to change it. We're trying to, so it doesn't happen to other families. People don't need to go through that. There needs to be more stricter consequences for people like that.
100%, I agree with you there. Please, everybody, sign it. I know a lot of you in the chat are saying you have signed it. If you haven't, please, and give her a follow as well, so you can keep updated on it as well.
Thank you so much, guys.
No, you're more than welcome.
Thank you, Sophie.
I'm sorry I didn't see you in the chat, and then I just briefly saw it, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh no, it's okay. Don't apologise. But yeah, guys, before I go, can I just please remind you that if you do sign, you what's the word? My mind's gone blank. Just to confirm it in your email address. Sorry there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do need to confirm
otherwise it won't count, guys. Thank you so much. So
no, you're welcome, darling.
Have a lovely evening,
guys. Thank you for coming up. I've dropped you a follow anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you, lovely. Bye. Oh my God, 16 months. That's crazy. When I was like, how old would I have been? So when we lived in Derbyshire, so I'll have been like, we lived in Tintwistle, if anyone knows where that is. And my parents, they had, well, my mum and my little brother's dad, they had like a little pub, and there was like, it was on like the main road, because it was just one road going through the village, basically. And I remember when I was young, I must have only been in like year 2. And I went to cross, I pressed the light, the green man came on. As I went to cross, a massive lorry went right in front of me, and I shit my pants. And I was terrified of going out after that. Yeah, he did. He took me to Grangetown. It was a shithole. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why have you brought me here? It's a dive. I actually hit someone's car with my car as well. What was that? Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, I've just bumped someone's car. We had like an Airbnb booked there. It was quite nice inside the Airbnb though.
It's gone, isn't it? What? Oh. I'm pregnant.
I know that ain't a vagina that's poking me, love, so you can't tell me I'm pregnant.
Yeah, I've got both.
That is definitely not a nunny fucking dealing with.
I hid my nunny into my pubes.
Oh my, just because we're over 18, don't fucking fuck with my last, well, not my last account, but my second to last account.
I don't know what else I can do.
Go to sleep.
That wouldn't scare you.
Might help.
That was me, pardon.
The drawer's still empty. Don't worry.
That's my shit. This my hat. Remember this hat? Put this hat on. Do a little boogie with this hat on. That's my shorts. That's my jeans. That's my joggers. That's my jumper. That's my jumper. That's my t-shirts. The rest are in wash.
Nah. Did you say the rest are in the wash? Get that hat off your head. It actually suits you, to be fair.
Yeah.
Go and leave Cardi in that.
Thank you, No Ducks, darling.
I'm still trying to think of something.
Everyone make sure you give No Ducks a follow because... Oh, actually, have we got the court stuff? Is it all been released yet, No Ducks? It was the other day, wasn't it?
His clothes are in the fucking drawer. His clothes are in the wardrobe. So at the end...
I've got the clap.
I'd never have fucking hiccups like this. Never. Gargle water. Can I gargle fucking
Oh, this is a long video.
This is what I've got to deal with. This is what I've got to deal with.
And the thing is, I'm not dragging anybody for doing rugs. Do what you want when you want, and you're a consenting adult. You can do what you want when you want to do it. I would never criticise anybody for doing it. It's when they lie about it. And the fact that you've got a man who is in addiction, actively in addiction, and you've had a problem with it, and you've got a lot to say about it, and he admits it and wants help and wants to come off it, like I think he said to Rosie all that, he didn't want to do it anymore, he didn't want to be in that lifestyle, but then you're allowing it and you're enabling it. That's the problem. Because so many people lose their lives to this. And I'm allowed to be in it. Luke can criticise me all he wants because that was my past and I've been open about my past. But I'm allowed to be a voice as somebody who's been in that position before and been around people in that position before who have lost their life because of it. I'm allowed to be a spokesperson for it. And you can slate me for that all you want, Luke. But you're on Ket every day.
Thanks, Wendy, love.
He's got the Kenny sweats.
Am I going to walk in one day and he's going to be in my clothes? Oh, he loves what happens to a guy like this. Like, you walk in one day and they're like, oh, Kendall Jenner's dad.
Do you see that then stuck around?
Am I going to walk in one day and he's going to be in my clothes? He loves what happens to a guy like this. Like, you walk in one day and they're like, oh, Kendall Jenner's dad.
Bruce.
Bruce! Is
I'm
it?
called Bruce. I'm not really.
Why is she always talking about trans people as well, going on about Kendall Jenner's dad? Because Kendall Jenner's dad actually now identifies as Caitlyn as a woman.
Take this drama llama.
She's got like an obsession with trans, it's weird.
He's gonna be wearing my fucking drawers. He's gonna start wearing my clothes. Have you put that bath on for me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat him up.
Like, whoever that person is trying to like support him by showing the full clip just made them both look worse, really, didn't it? Oh gosh. No, I didn't. I replayed it again for you to see. I didn't miss it, don't you worry. Oh yeah, bitch, now I've just seen your message, yeah. I actually forgot about that. You only told me about it the other day. What's this?
I'm suing the police for the time I got arrested when Barker was here. The trolls rang up and made a cock and bull story and I shouldn't have got arrested.
Stop! Oh, fucking kick, fuck. I'm not gifted.
You're an arsehole, you know that.
Yeah, fucking I'm an asshole. Don't fuck with my shit. Tell you now. My kids will get it worse than you.
I need another drink. My drink's nearly empty.
You imagine what?
I do genuinely believe that night people rang the police out of genuine concern for Barker because didn't he lock himself in the bathroom or something? So I do feel like they had genuine concern for him, and she threatening him or something. Saying she's going to press charges against the police for unlawful arrest. Unfortunately, if you put your whole life on the internet and you, even if you're wanting to set up fake little things like fake arguments, not everyone sees it like that as fake arguments. They take it so literally when they see it. So what you might think is just some fake beef you're having with Barker to get some views, there will be genuine people with a heart out there concerned. Barker does fancy me, yes.
Yeah, target weight now anyway, so I'll get re-referred to them. But I forgot triple points. Did you get triple?
Yeah, I got the triples.
Oh.
Serena, thank you so much.
Oh, what? Gav! Gav, you just reached level 28. Big up, Gav.
Yes,
thank you. Here we
Let's
go.
go, team. Let's go, team. Shan, let's go, Mama Kaz. I thought you said you couldn't gift you little AR.
When you're getting your surgery, Dutch, someone said. What surgery?
When am I getting my surgery?
What's he getting? Enlargement surgery?
What kind of surgery would I be getting? I don't understand.
Enlargement surgery, apparently.
Thank you, Dad.
Bro, trust me, that would be very, very like, that would be crazy.
Would it?
Yeah, that would be too
Thank
much.
you, Alex. Guys, can we glove last 30? We can.
That would be too much. Why did you have a small one as well?
I don't know. Ask Mama Kaz.
Maybe I should send her a dick pic. For real.
Maybe you should.
Is it true that this Dutchavelli is Steffel and Don's brother? Is that true? Because I've always listened to her music and I didn't even know that. Is it?
Maybe I should.
I heard that the other day, but I didn't know if it was true or not. Thank you, the Riley darling.
We can compare sizes if that's the case.
Yeah, well, she wears a fake Punani on her front, you understand? So she's
I don't know about all of that.
She's very obsessed though with...
Is he dating that Sophia, I can't say her surname, that had a kid with Ashley Kane? That poor little girl. Is he dating her or is that just rumours? Because I heard rumours that they're dating. Apparently he's a wrong one, really? Oh, he's not dating her. Oh, it's rumours. I was going to say, I didn't think she'd go with him. Weird. Did he? Oh, so I'm not going to play him then because he's just like Devon then, and I'd be a hypocrite if I platformed him when I would never platform someone like Devon. I always believe the victim.
You use TikTok to find your views? No, I haven't spent anything in 4 weeks. Not 4 weeks, I got given it on Saturday.
It's worse than Devon, that's
I haven't
difficult.
spent any money. The weird thing is, I don't get cravings, which is actually a weird thing. I don't actually get cravings. I just I go out and I'm like, if it's free, I'll take it, you know. But I need to not do that, you know. That's the thing. Not like when you go out to a club, right? And if someone happens to have a bag on them and they offer you it, I don't.
Thank you, darling.
I'm like, okay, but then I need to say no. You're socially addicted. Exactly. That, yeah. So it's like, I won't go and buy it. I will literally just be like, okay, if it's free, innit? You know? Like, because when you're on a night out, you just want to get fucked up.
She said she doesn't use her gifters' money to buy rugs. She just takes it when it's offered for free in nightclubs socially.
So then, that's also another way, and it's free. I wouldn't say no. But I need to say no because it's not worth it, because it
isn't worth it, Alpha, but no, you shouldn't. Yes, you're right.
I end up taking you use TikTok to find your views. No.
Everyone's got that friend, haven't they, that's like Henry the Hoover as soon as you get a bag out. They're like, they just come sniffing, they're like, oh my God, no. Addicted to that awful top. Oh my God. What's Lucy? Oh, what's this?
Modina's put me off again last night because that girl was batters, darling. Like, let's be real, darling. He's rubbing up the foot. Like, he's taking the piss, man. I'm not even talking to him now. Imagine, the girl's not even leng, man. Oh, I can't even see her anyway, man. Fucking hell, but... Oh, I know, man. You know, he's got a hairy back. So good looks at you, sweetheart. I want to be fucking mad.
You know he's got a hairy back. He's not even good looking. Well, why are you obsessed with him then? You fancy him at CLA. Stop denying it. You're jealous.
His back, sweetheart, like that.
I notice how as soon as like Modine's talking to another girl or he's meeting up with another girl, and it could just be for content purposes, she gets all jealous and starts crying about it, and then she'll insult the women when she thinks she's an oil painting. Exactly. Now, of course, he has a hairy back. Oh my God. I like a man with hair on his body, though. Levi's got a bit of hair on his chest. I love it. Do you know what I mean? He's a hairy guy. I like a hairy man. I wouldn't want a man who's like waxed all over. Like, I remember I went on a date with a guy. Oh my God, that pause. I went on a date with a guy who waxed his armpits once, and it gave me the ick.
Oh, the guy's like a wolf, darling. He's got a hairy back, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
Levi's like a yeti. Yeah, he's covered in hair. I could just tell you all anything though, and because he won't ever show himself, that's why when I fall out with him, I say that he's fat, because you'll never know. So I just lie about him all the time, and everyone believes because he'll never prove otherwise.
My girl trying to style it, you know, that bare hair going in the nails.
I could tell you the guy's got webbed toes and 6 toes, and you'd all believe me because he'll never prove it.
Got a laser treatment. So he needs his back waxing, so that means he needs to lay down, let me put the wax on and rip it off and get rid of all the hair, and then I'll laser it. Hello, Miss Faye, darling. Modine's trying to make me jealous of Miss Faye, darling, but you know, like, you could never make me jealous with some butters ting, man. Like, yeah, the other girl that was interviewing him, remember that pretty one that was interviewing him? Yeah, like, I'll get jealous.
Levi, don't admit that. I admit one of my sisters, she's got one webbed toe. And I laugh about it forever. I just take the piss out of her all the time. I tell her that because she's like my stepsister, so she's not like blood related. And I'll be like, oh my God, I'm like your mum and dad are brother and sister. She hates it.
Of her, darling, but no one's gonna get jealous of these flatter chicks, man. Do you know, like the blonde, that pretty one, right? She's like mixed race or something. Anyway, she's beautiful. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'll probably get jealous of someone like that. His girlfriend, has he got a girlfriend? How's he? I'm so confused, man. Are you mad? If I had a man, he could even touch some woman's foot. I'll tell you what, it'll be the last time, darling. He won't be touching me again. Oh, listen, let me tell you something, yeah. That's why I don't check them because they're all dusty, they're all dogs. They all get a bloody booyah from something, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's just, I don't like men, darling. They're weird, man. They'll start getting booyah just through looking at you, sweetheart. That's not normal, darling. I swear some men, I think when they're looking at me, they're trying to rape me through their eyes, man. Like, that's why I don't like going live with people. I need them staring at me, man. Fuck off, don't look at me, bitch. Do you know what I mean? I don't want them to look at me. Fuck off. But Modine sucked and kissed my toes. He didn't suck her toes, but still, you still massaged it. I don't mind if it's some lengthing.
You didn't suck him, but you still massaged him. What?
But bloody hell, my man will settle for anything, darling. After me, darling. They're all boring. Like, that thing with Modine last night was so boring. Boring, darling. So
Thank
dry,
you,
man. Like some
Ashley.
Jacob's cream cracker, man. Like her foot. Like my girl's foot, dry, man.
Thank you,
Fish pie,
Divine.
anyone? Modine has put me off again last night because that girl was batters, darling.
I'm going to be real about CLA, right? She's got a real bee in her bonnet about women that are like mixed race or women of colour, because I feel like she wishes she was. And this is another one that I think's like Hayley Comet. Like, she wishes that she was like that. And it's her dream. And she genuinely believes that I actually think she believes that she is. And she's always got an issue with women. Like, she hates me, got this massive issue with me. And it's fucking puzzle, man. She's got this massive issue with me. And I think it's just because I'm younger and prettier than her. And she can't accept that she's like in her 50s now and she's getting on a bit and she's not going to look like she did in her like when she was 18. And you know, in 10 years' time, I'll be the same probably. I'll probably hate younger women. I'll probably be like, I'll probably be angry. Exactly, hungry guy. Yes. What did she say? What does Bad Baby say in a song? Something about you can chill with the blacks, but you still ain't invited to the cookout or something. Even though Bad Baby's white though, to be fair. When she said that about Alabama. It's like, it's crazy. It's like these people, like, she's a culture vulture, CLA. Like, I genuinely think she wishes she was a woman of colour. And she genuinely, like, identifies as one. It's weird. Like, why can't people just love who they are? Like, I think, like, I do believe that maybe Hayley Comet is exactly the same. Thank you, Miss B. Thank you, Ashley. I do believe that Hayley Comet's the same. And I do believe that Alicia's the same as well. And I see it with Alicia from a mile off. I don't know if anyone else agrees. But I think that they just think if they surround themselves with a certain ethnicity, if they feel like they become one of them. And I think with Alicia, like, I think she's had a very nice upbringing, but she wishes she had like a ghetto upbringing with like a bit of a story to tell, and she doesn't. It's very strange. I am a white woman. I identify as a white woman, and that is all I'll be. I've got friends of colour. I've got friends that are black that rap. I've got friends of other ethnicities. But I don't pretend to be them to fit in. Like, if I'm chilling with them, I'm chilling with them and I'm just Sophie. Like, I'm not pretending to be like, to fit in with them. And I'm like sat there like wanting to eat jerk chicken with it. Well, I love jerk chicken and I love fucking jerk pork more than jerk chicken. But not many places in London sell jerk pork because obviously it's pork. But there is a few. And I'll go with them for some jerk chicken when I see them. Do you know what I mean? I'll go with my mate Bass. He's a rapper in London. He's such a nice guy. And he took me for jerk pork before. He was ringing round all the jerk places. Do you do jerk pork? My friend, she's a white girl. She wants jerk pork. Like, these people, yeah, she does. She tries to talk the talk, but she doesn't walk the walk, does she? That's the thing. I should come to Birmingham. Oh, what's this one singing about now? Thank you, Cassie.
Moody Moo. After this song, singing. Yes, yeah.
I can't even buy Scotch bonnet where I live. I've got to fucking get a plant and grow it myself.
Loops, Bendy. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl girl who claims that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Tell me, say the kid's not my son.
He's so unserious, isn't he?
Let's test the dinglings if you can use. I'm going to use the dingling on special occasions. Ding-a-ling.
Thank you, Ashley.
Swingles, ding it on. You know what I'm saying, girl. Dingling. Ding-ling-lingle-ding. Yes, Jimmy. Men and me saying, okay. Joe Susan, Fennel. Excuse me. When he wakes up this morning with the shit in his eyes, he's got that shitty breath as he looks up at them skies. He hears Darren's name.
Speaking of shitty breath, right? When we was watching Luke the Judge today, with Levi was come to in him, I couldn't help but think, like, Luke the Judge gives the energy that he's got, like, gum disease and his breath stinks. I don't know why, but, you know, when you just look at someone and you just think, oh, you've definitely got stinky breath. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that his mouth's so small and, like, lack of lips, but he needs, like, have a, I don't know, shot of bleach maybe, he'll sort it out. I don't know.
It drives him wild. I'm talking about James English.
Gingivitis.
Little child.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Mel.
He's got Daz on his mind. He's running around his front room with his girlfriend up on rewind. Now she's lying on the floor there, with blood dripping from her. He can hear me screaming at him, yo, ball bag, where have you gone? Yo, you little ball bag, what are you doing in bed? I can smell your breath from over here, and I'm nearly dead. You silly little rat boy, you should have played with your toy. Coming after me in that way, that shit isn't joy. You're just a fat, ugly looking fucker. Get out me fucking way. Go on and go and play. You got an echo like an action figure. Get out me fucking way. Go on, just go and play.
Nothing could make me dislike that man. He's so funny. Oh, what's Gemzino kicking off about?
Go on, carry on, mate. Carry on. You can phone feds on me all day long. Carry on, because I just reported you as well. Marlon. Yeah, nothing they can do about it. Marlon. Big up. Can't do shit to me, bro. Imagine man phone feds on a TikToker. Well, now I've just reported every single thing now. Now you're...
Yeah, I've got a clip on that. We'll play that in a second.
Getting nicked, ain't it, Bab? Now you're getting nicked, bro.
Thank you, Ashley.
Now you're getting nicked, little grasser. Getting nicked, fam. Man phone feds on me, Milan, but guess what they said? They've already got the code from last year. So when you phoned the police on me about Bouncer, I backed it up already. Stupid.
Who's Bouncer X?
Need this and this and that. They're all jealous, bro. Can't wait to get on this flight. Cannot wait to get on this flight. What? Because Alicia Lennox don't want Gemma to be famous. Fuck off, bro.
Oh.
Fuck off.
Who's Bouncer?
Feds know all about you.
Oh, a friend.
All about you. I cannot wait to get on this flight. I swear to God.
Oh.
But you found the feds on me, bro. You cannot get arrested for being a UK TikToker, mate. They have to protect me, darling, from people like you. Stalkers like Alicia Lennox. Fucking, why'd you go on my live, bro? Why'd you even go onto my live, fam? Fucking freak, fam. They ain't gonna do shit because they know for a fact he's the one that robbed off me. So they can't do fuck all about it because I just reversed the charge, fam. What, you want to pull up to me about him? Okay, watch this. I'll pull up to you myself. Can't wait to get on this flight. Can't. Go on, carry.
It's just sent you. Oh, let me have a look, Trace. Let me have a nosy, darling. Oh my God, I just went in my own live. That's so embarrassing.
Yes, people.
All right, let me play it. Thank you, darling. Let's have a look. So obviously, like, we saw this, didn't we? Something about... To be fair, what I have noticed, because obviously people found the picture of that car on YouTube from 2023, But I did notice it does say in the description, just so people know, this is how Sam's friend's car ended up crashing upside down. So whether that's worded strategically so they can say, yeah, that isn't his car. Because then because someone commented saying, oh wait, someone put funny how the caption changed once it was called out, not beforehand. How would Sam's friend know his password? They changed it, did they? Right. Like, remember the helicopter video? And the helicopter was a video off YouTube and he was making out he got that helicopter or something. Then he said it was to deter people. I don't know. It's all a bit iffy, innit? It's all very iffy. And then what's Darren G said on it?
Yes, people. Darren G, alive and critical. Just a little update on the stalker of mine called Sam Walker. You will have been aware of him developing a head injury through an assault in Spain about a month ago. He's had another assault. He's going to proclaim it's a car crash, but it's not. It's a full-blown assault. As you can see by the wounds on his neck and on his face, he's also got a damaged shoulder, but he's got defensive wounds. Anyone that knows...
I don't think that's a car crash. Listen, has anyone got the clip of Dave? If anyone's got the clip, tag me in it, please, on my main account.
Knows these type of wounds don't come from a windscreen of any car. Okay? Short update. Keep it real as always. Don't play with knives. Don't fuck people's lives. Peace out, L5. Shout, choose a life, not a knife. Darren G, alive and critical. Yes, people.
How does Darren get everything? Tagged you. Thank you, Hannah. Let's have a look. I'm invested.
Let me just confirm this. David Durans, have been on FaceTime, seeing Sam in a bed, head to toe, cannot move his arms, claret everywhere. I think he went to Portugal to do something and he was on his way back and a car hit him head on and he went through the window screen. He's bust, I think, both his arms, covered in claret from head to toe. So for the people that have asked, it is true, but you will be not getting any more gossip out of me.
Literally, he's a man with 9 lives, isn't he? What the hell?
It's the same as last time until you
he's
know
like a cat.
What the crack is. You can't have a say on it, but I will tell the people. I will tell.
See, he can't say no one can have a say on it. As soon as you put it on social media, unfortunately, everyone's going to have a say on it.
The people the crack for the people that are worried about him. But I think there is a post up.
What do you all think? I believe Darren because last time Darren was the one that said about the coma and everything, and everyone just thought Darren was chatting shit, but then it turned out true, didn't it? So there's definitely someone from Sam's side who's an op, who's feeding Darren the information. Because he said before, didn't he, that Tintin told him? Or Tinhead, whatever he's called. I don't think it's a cover-up and he's in the UK. It does look like a knife, and the stitches are like, they're intense stitches. They're like very open, like that was a very open wound to need stitches like that. I don't know. Hungry Guy, you work in healthcare. What do you think? Hungry Guy, come give your opinion because you're quite intelligent. Have you seen stuff like that? I don't know what healthcare you work in, but... Yeah, on FaceTime with him, but he can't move his arm. So how's he took the call?
Yeah,
Yeah, hello, Sophie.
Hello,
everyone.
darling.
Yeah, I don't work in emergency care, so I wouldn't know what like defensive wound or anything. I mean, the only thing that I could say is like if someone has a lot of like, I don't know if I can say the word like lashes. Yeah, if they have a lot of that, then that's defensive because you're moving about like trying to defend yourself. And it's catching, but yeah, with Sam, I think he just chat shit. I think he just probably got into a fight, and then now he's making it into this elaborate thing. It's like that other friend, the one with the curly hair, that he got punched on live, and then Sam was basically saying, "Yeah, that was my people." No, it wasn't your people. He's literally on live going around saying, come on then," to random people, and then someone's obviously going to clock him eventually. So I think it's just he probably just got into a fight, and then they're trying to make a storyline out of it. So but anyway, bun Sam. So that's my point of view on it. But I'm not in emergency care, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
No, someone just said you don't work, but you definitely do because you got in my box once accidentally and you didn't know when you was at work, and I could hear people at work.
Well,
and I had
if
to
they
drop
don't
you
think
quickly.
I work, then I don't work. Then that's.
I could hear the work conversations, and I dropped you so quickly because I was like, ah.
But so regardless of that, but that's my take on it. So
No, I think there's more to it, definitely.
But anyways, I'm gonna drop. Thank you for letting me up. Anyways, bye.
Bye, darling. What do we think it is then, guys? The thing is, when you put it on social media, you're putting it out for speculation. So there's got to be... Oh, what's this? Oh, I don't know who this is. Who's Laura Phillips? Oh, God, I love drama. Because it said in Portugal, but I thought it was in Spain. Yes, leave Hungry Guy alone. We love Hungry Guy. Singing, Laura. Yeah, I know that. So that video of the car, it was found on Facebook. Oh, not on Facebook, on YouTube from 2023. And then the description of the video gets changed. And then they're trying to imply that... Let me find it. They're trying to imply that it's... They put... Just so people know, this is how Sam's friend's car ended up crashing upside down. I was not there to see the crash, so got a photo of the exact way so you could see. This was while exposing the dangerous parts of Portugal where men target women. Was he on live in Portugal exposing dangerous parts of Portugal? Someone saw him in Huyton this afternoon. I don't know where Huyton is. Videos on his page about it. Let's have a look.
Weekend, baby problems.
Did people get killed?
Yes.
Yes. There's no women at all. There's no women here, is there? No females?
No.
This is what happens to females get raped.
Oh! But we can't see Sam in the video, so it could be an old video. Because he's not showing himself. He's not got his face on it, where we'd see the wounds from last time. So... What's this? So this says Portugal, but his head looks normal there. Thank you, guys. There's no swelling to the head, so you can tell that's old. Yeah, he's bigger there, yeah. because he lost a lot of weight, didn't he? He looks quite beefy in this. Had to stop off for a haircut. Yeah, people are commenting like clever guys in the UK. But surely if he had a warrant, I thought he said he had a warrant out for his arrest. So wouldn't he just be arrested the second he got into the UK? Like you can see here the swelling. This was 3 days ago. That's at his penthouse in Spain, isn't it? Yeah, his passport would be flagged up. But then others have said he hasn't got a warrant out for his arrest. Yeah, but even coming into the country by boat, you'd have like border security, and you know they'd think you're like a pirate. You can't just rock up. Like they won't just allow any boat to pull up at the docks. No, there's no international arrest warrant, but if there is a UK warrant, they would get him at the border. Yeah, you still have to use your passport. Like when you get like a ferry to France, you still have to take a passport with you. Yeah, the thing is, I'll be honest, right? Somebody who, I've said it before about other creators, when you lie, like, it's hard to believe things, isn't it? Holly's account's gone as well, has it? Let me have a look. No, her account's still there. I can see it. Oh, is this an old account? Oh yeah, this hasn't posted since 2023, but this is her account, isn't she? It's just deleted a lot of stuff off it. Exactly, Darren G was right last time. Oh, this is an old one. She was live on that the other day. She was on live this morning on that account. Oh my God, the speculation. To me, if you're going to take your social medias down, to me that's that you're trying to hide, personally. Oh, we've already seen it, Dappy Lad, that it's from a YouTube video in 2023. That's why it's changed the thing now. But he's not going to delete, he's not going to remove his TikTok when he's just got Live Pro, hasn't he? Did he get Live Pro? I don't know. He's obviously not going to want to lose his Live Pro. But he's going to have to go live so much to keep his Live Pro, isn't he? Otherwise he'll lose it. Oh, he's got no warrants out. He's just wanted by people, is it? Yeah, well, we've just seen the video that Darren put up. I'll put it up again. It's quite graphic, though. Like... Yeah, because didn't someone ring the police and ask and they said no?
Injury to an assault in Spain about a month ago. He's had another assault He's going to proclaim it to...
I do believe that Darren G has a lot of contacts and he finds out everything.
Car crash. But it's not, it's a full-blown assault.
Sam's
as you can
got
see by the
nuts.
wounds on his neck and on his face. He's also got...
Like, you can't even say they're old because he'd have scars from them, so they're definitely fresh. Because you'd see the scars on his face from before. If they were like old pictures from like years ago, there's no way you would have a deep gash like that and it not be noticeable. I've got a scar along the back of my shoulder from like skin cancer as a child, where I had to have a skin graft. It's still there, and that was when I was like 5 years old. So, and I don't think that was as deep as that, to be honest. That looks quite deep. That you'd know, so that's definitely new, and it's wild that Darren gets all this information. Yeah, and on his lip. I don't believe that's makeup. You can tell that's blood. That it's dried up blood, isn't it? And you could, yes, actually, I didn't even notice that. You can see the bump from the swelling on his head from before. From the last accident, so it's definitely fresh and new. His eyeliner, what's this about eyeliner? Does he wear eyeliner? I feel like somebody really doesn't like him and they're playing the long game with him and they're going little and often to him. Like, rather than just finishing him off, they're like going at him and then giving him a bit of time and then going back again. Guyliner. Do you think I think it's the same people. Because you've got to think as well, when he came out of hospital that time, and you know when he crashed out big style about the hotel not being safe and all this, and it was in a rough area and it wasn't safe for him. And he lost it. Like, that was a man living in fear of something. Like, that's fear. That he didn't feel like that was safe enough for him. Why would you need to be in somewhere so safe? I think Ghost is still locked up. They say Ghost isn't locked up. I believe he is. Because didn't he say that Ghost has come out now? And he's just lying low. I don't believe it. I know Ghost well enough to know that he can't stay off the internet for long. I think Ghost is still locked up. Hello, Barker. Barker, can you do my live goal immediately, please? He's definitely awaiting extradition, yeah. No, his ego wouldn't allow him to. No, this is what I mean. I think so, Barker, yes. I feel like, from a mother's point of view, right? Thank you, Barker. He says it's by a car, but that doesn't look like he's gone through a windscreen. Has anyone been in a car accident before where they've gone through the car windscreen? Because the only other thing that confuses me is that he always seems to be in the back of the car as well, doesn't he? So how would he go through the windscreen if he's in the back? Thank you, Barker. I can imagine. That's what I'm imagining. Imagine if, like, glass shattered in your face, the cuts would be everywhere. Like, it would have gone right. You'd be lucky to have your eyesight if you didn't shut your eyes. Or, to be fair, even shutting your eyes wouldn't protect you really. But I feel like it shatters rather than goes into shards. Do you know what I mean? Like you know when Talia's window got put through, it was all shattered on the floor. That's how I knew to believe it, because that's how glass shatters. People were trying to imply that she'd broken a glass, but window glass shatters differently. It wouldn't shatter, like it has to shatter so that it's not as bad as damage as it would be if it was like a big shard of glass. But then I always think, like, is Sam playing a game with us here? Like, does he put stuff out wanting us to talk about it, and then we're just taking the bait? Because it keeps us talking about him and that's what he wants. I don't know. This man confuses me. I can't read him. Because I feel like he wants to be talked about, but then he gets angry about being spoken about sometimes. So I don't understand it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm assuming a Glasgow smile's like a Chelsea grin, because that's what I'm imagining, like it's an attempt at doing. Oh, yeah, so Glasgow smile, and wasn't it put in the papers that he upset something to do with Scottish people? Out disrespecting some Scottish people in Spain who passed or something. Have we just solved the case? I think that's what you were all getting at. It just took me a bit to take it. No, but it's not. But if they attempted to do it, but he's fought back and not allowed it. This is wild. A Glasgow kiss. That's not a headbutt. Oh, a Glasgow kiss is a headbutt, is it? Oh, I thought it's like cutting. I thought it was like blades here. Or is that a Chelsea smile? Because I did Halloween makeup like that once and it looked well good. I had like all prosthetics done, so it looked like I had a big Chelsea smile, and I looked scary. I looked so scary, it's so good. That's gonna scar now. Do you know what? This is why I said this before. The best thing he could have done was go back to the UK. Serve whatever time he has to or doesn't have to serve, and just lay low there. But I feel like this whole platform on social media had Corey jumped him. It was Corey. Corey did it. No, I don't think it was that P&E guy. I don't think it was him. He seems too soft to do something like that. Like, even if it's just 6 months, right? I think just doing 6 months is better than living like this. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like Peony has a scar on the side of it. Does he? I'm getting all the tea right now. I love when you all come in with all the gossip. At least if you're here, can we put towards the live goal, please, guys? I'd appreciate it. And we'll gossip about this all you want. I just have to make sure I've got a double glazing guy in contact in case I need it. Thank you, Evil IKEA. He fled from justice, though. What does that mean? I just feel like, personally, I just feel bad for Holly. I think because she's so heavily pregnant, yeah, to be fair, I'm quite good at DIY. I could just do it myself. I feel bad for Holly because it's like she's so heavily pregnant right now, and like stress this far on in pregnancy isn't good. But yeah, at the same time, she doesn't. The thing is, she put herself in that situation as well, though. I think the safer option would be to just go at it alone, to be honest. No, I think she said it was August, didn't she, Sam? Yeah, I think it's 15th of August. I think, no, because didn't she say she wanted to have them naturally as well? Try having them naturally. Thank you, Proud Scott, darling. Yeah, I feel like once you're in that game, you can't really get out. Yeah, you don't have them when they're due with twins. I've never once known anyone with twins have them when they're supposed to. They always have them way earlier, like a good 6 weeks before. 6 to 4 weeks. They don't likely go into full term with twins. No, it was not Mike Lucas. Stop lying. Full term is 37. Yeah, anything after 36 weeks is classed as full term. With twins anyway, I think, isn't it? Sam's not really put anything on, guys. Like, it's just put old videos of him in Portugal, and you can tell they're in Portugal. Like, they're old videos. Oh, don't say this Toddy TPR, he annoys me. Let's watch him. He's like a simp for Sam.
Today is not a good day. I repeat, today, guys, is not a good day. You've just heard the information.
No offence, right? Anyone from TPR or anything, you don't actually like this guy, do you? Do you not cringe at him? Like, this is a grown man who simps over another grown man on the internet. Surely you cringe at him. Like, I think even Sam must cringe at him. Because this guy is just weird.
It's on Sam's account. Sam Walker has been involved in an accident in Portugal. He did go through the window, guys, and it has ripped his arms and ripped his legs apart with the glass.
It's ripped his arms apart.
All obviously cutting him up. More updates are going to be coming soon. I am trying to get more details on this by speaking to a few contacts in Portugal. But yeah, guys, it's not good news. It's not good news at all. So all I can ask you to do is pray for Sam. Let's hope it's not caused any more effect on his brain injury. And yeah, let's not let any trolls get involved in this. But let's pray for Sam, guys. Let's hope Faith is there to keep him strong and watching over him. But right now, it's not a good time, guys. It's not a good time.
This man is obsessed with Sam. Like, if I was Sam, I'd be getting a restraining order against this man because he's weird.
It's not a good day. It's not a good time. And we need to pray for Sam Walker because he's not in a good way. See you soon, guys. More updates will follow. Today.
He acts like he's always got inside info, but do you remember the last one with the coma? He was giving all these stories and he was like, oh yeah, I knew that wasn't true, but I had to mislead you guys. Like, let me go on his videos. They're so cringe. Oh, what's this?
Good afternoon, guys. Happy Tuesday to every single person.
This was
everyone
yesterday.
My followers and everyone who supports me.
I think so too, Beg Talk.
So, just want to say, guys, I've been receiving some messages still, and this is directly to the people who want to send me messages. They're messages that aren't nice. So, if you are going to go to the effort of sending me a message and commenting on my posts, and they're not going to be nice comments or anything like that, or they're going to slate Sam Walker, or they're going to disrespect Sam Walker, you will be blocked instantly. You won't see any more of my content. You will be blocked, and that's as far as it goes. So I've had someone this week asking me to unblock them. The answer is no. I'm not going to unblock you. If you've been blocked, you've been blocked. That's the end of it. There's no unblocking going on. Once you're blocked, you're blocked. It's as simple as that. But guys, if you're going to come over and make the effort and, go to the length of making a trolley...
Someone's saying he's like Kirk from fucking Corrie. He is.
We're going to get rid of you. We're going to get rid of you. We're absolutely sick of you. Taking the piss. What are you doing? But no, guys, honestly, the people who support me, big respect to you all. Big respect to the TPR family as well. We're getting rid of as many trolls as we can do. They are in force, but we come with a bigger force, and we will get rid of them in the end. So, this is a message to you all who wants to make fake accounts. Just don't bother. Take the dog for a walk. Go and buy a
Oh my god, yeah, I bet if you found his Facebook, it'd be loads of pictures of him just holding a fish. Sam, if you're watching, right, please get rid of this man, because this man is embarrassing. This guy, I know you might feel bad for him and you can tell he's got no friends and you feel sorry for him, but this man is weird. If you want people to take you seriously, get rid of him. What the fuck?
Good evening, guys. Hope you're all doing great today. So, just want to go into a couple of things, guys. There's a lot of videos about trolling Sam Walker, trolling myself, and trolling the TPR family.
He's wearing the same top again.
To do, if you don't mind, is when you come across these...
He is. Whoever said he's getting his money's worth from his clothes, he definitely is. He's dirty though, look. Wash it. Has he used it as a rag for his CUM? What the hell?
So what I want you to do is report...
He's the mascot.
On their trolling account. And it may not be a Sam, but just report a couple more. Obviously, the more times it gets reported, the better. And basically, if you report the account as well, this will help us get rid of all the troll accounts. Obviously, all my content is awful.
Oh my god, he's like a year 11 prefect.
Sam Walker, it's in my bio. There's a pin post about it, and there's a lot of TPR.
Oh, the Iron Brew, it's the Iron Brew factory.
As far as I'm aware. Obviously, Sam wants everyone who puts good publicity about him. That's the way forward. Sam's a good lad, and that's the way it should be, guys. So any troll accounts, let's get rid of them.